Hello and welcome to part 586 of my blind Let's Play of Persona 5 Royal. In this episode, we are going to be entering a new Maruki Mine Palace for a character named the Bus Driver. We're going to figure out what sort of elaborate fantasy he has constructed for this character.
Hell yeah.
Are you ready, Amish?
I'm ready.
Okay. But for real, happy Halloween. We're back with part 4 of a co-op Let's Play of Little Hope. And we're going to continue. And
Yeah, we're trying to salvage some amount of
respect for this game.
yeah.
We're trying to figure out if do it suck, though? Deep or dumb? And we both seem
of us kind of feel like it's dumb.
Yeah. Yo, what if it dumb, though? Yeah.
But what if it not done, though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is she? What the hell
I
does
forgot
it mean
where we
that she's
wure.
here?
I was like mega tired last night.
Let's see.
Must be a manifestation.
You mean the reason
we
she's
just got done
here
with
is
being
because
split up, so we answered the
you're
phone
here?
and the PlayStation.
You got a better explanation?
I don't have an explanation.
John says witch trials really happened right here in Little Hope.
He's right. I think they did.
Then that woman was on trial hundreds of years before I got here. So how can I be manifesting her?
Reincarnation?
Reincarnation?
Why not? You came back here because of her, because you once were her.
And the rest of us? We're all reincarnated from these people and we happen to be at the same college on the same bus trip here?
Like I said, I don't have an explanation. I'm just guessing is all.
Like, this whole conversation they're having, to me, was, like, so cool the first playthrough, and now it's like, does that mean anything? Like, the whole, like, theory they just spat out there about reincarnation, it's like, nah. It's just like...
Yeah. 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 That is the trap that I think a lot of yeah, that's the trap you can get in when I feel like you're so interested in subverting the audience expectations that you just waste the audience's time.
Like, yeah.
Like, yeah.
I do think, because I don't know, I know that we quote unquote got the good ending on our like canonical playthrough, but I don't know, like, if there's an ending where Andrew never realizes that he's the bus driver, that'd actually be kind of rad.
Found a postcard.
Who are you right now?
Andrew. I went back and there was a side path on the left. Little Hope Police Department. Oh, here's the bus driver getting arrested.
Hey!
So, sweet. Okay. I will try to... Yep, this is it. No, wait, Taylor's over here. Where are you? I got everybody over here. We're having a party.
I'm with Angela.
Yeah, you see my light across the street? There.
Wait. Oh, there you are. Yeah, let's see you.
Yeah, it's back here. You want to pick it up? Yeah. Hey, was Man of Medan always in widescreen like this too? Was it letterboxed?
I want to say yes. I'm like in the fog. I don't know where I am.
You would think that the game would run. You're here. Turn around. 180.
Oh, I see.
Is it like netcode freaking out or something? Like it's right over here.
It like zoomed in on my character's head really far.
Wait, you're still like spazzing out. Are you?
I can't see anything.
Okay,
it's just like I'm just like in the fog.
Here, do this. Turn 180. Walk kind of slightly to the left and forward.
I see a fence.
Okay, walk left. Hard left. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Hard
right.
I see. Hard right.
I see you.
Hard right. Hard right. Over here. Pick up the photo and see if it fixes it. It's right here.
Oh yeah.
Okay. See if it fixes that. I don't know what's up with the... If not, as soon as we exit this walking mode, it should fix it. Same with your, like, glitching out body.
Yeah.
So we can do that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Doesn't really show anything other than just like, whoa, bus driver getting arrested? What?
Yeah. They hint at that so much. Like they. Yeah, it's just weird to me. Like I really don't know like what I want to think of this.
Yeah, can you see now?
No, it's like super zoomed in. I'm following Angela because I
Okay,
can see
follow
her.
her. I'm gonna walk up to the bridge. I think when I trigger the cutscene, I should fix all this. Let me just see if there's anything else we missed. Here's the poster. Oh yeah, here's one of the things that you thought was really cool and they didn't do anything with. The poster of that band that had like Daniel as one of the singers.
Yeah, because it's like it was like, oh man, it's not just the witch trials and that other family and us. It's like there could be like hundreds of like multiple timeline versions of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You're not.
And you were saying stuff of like we got to break the cycle, and I was like, yeah, you know, because like
yeah.
This is getting more than a little freaky.
I guess what we're supposed to interpret this as is just like everyone who looks even like to Anthony, old man Anthony walking around town, every like young kid like that literally reminds him of his brother who died. Like he can't stop seeing his family, which like cool, but that's not really. They don't build to that or cool. Like it's like it's okay, but and that's just me. That's all of that is me drawing that conclusion. It's possible that the devs never even thought about that. We were never meant to make it out. Given how lazy it's presented, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, "Oh yeah, I guess yeah, sure, that's supported by the text." Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hurry it up, please.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what we're supposed to get from it.
It really feels, I don't remember, because we were talking before the stream kind of about our thoughts on this game. Jesus. It does feel like half of this game was made with intention of like
water looks black. I don't want to
doing a lot more with it than they ended up doing.
Yeah, your theory when we were talking about before was you were wondering if like COVID like impacted some of the like way they delivered that ending. Like, maybe they even had that ending planned, but they wanted to do more with it, and they just kind of ran out of time and had to ship the game.
Who's first up?
Yeah, because they already delayed it, like, half a year, I believe.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, it was supposed to be... I don't remember when it was supposed to come out.
Well, originally I was seeing that these games are supposed to be 6 to 8 month development cycles, so that would make sense, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Like, how did they even get the... They had to get the actors in for mocap. I wonder if they were even done. Reassuring.
Don't stress. The professor and me will make sure you get across, no problem.
Let's be brave here. It's before we post out when he died.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say nothing here.
Oh, okay.
Because I could be antagonistic or nervous, and I didn't really want to be either right there.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. No, when I did it, it was like everyone disrespected that.
Yeah, yeah, because I was really nervous. I guess there's something going on with, like... Oh, this happened before.
Yeah.
There was something going on with, like, John's heart, which, like, is not happening this time. I wonder if it's because we're playing him more correctly.
What do we do?
Do you think his heart is supposed to be like Angela's cough? Like, is that supposed to be related to him being crushed? Because he was crushed from the chest.
Yeah, I actually do think, and that it's like, if you're not playing the characters how they want, then they have, like, physical reactions to, like, being played poorly. Which would be neat.
Yeah.
But we never figured out that that was what was going on, but still.
That might be it, yeah. That is actually kind of cool.
In this year of our Lord,
again, it's all kind of undercut by the end, but
yeah.
Independent of that, I like the detail.
Amy is declared guilty
I wonder
of consorting with the devil.
Taylor and Daniel
and is to be drowned as a witch and sorceress.
Yeah,
Let's just pray in silence.
Which is also weird
soul.
because Taylor was one of the ones who
I've done
died.
no wrong.
Yeah.
I am no.
She had the thing around her neck, but that's just from the prologue. That's just based on what you do there.
Yeah, that'd be really, really lame if, like, the thing that makes her...
I don't know how to help you. Tell me what I can do.
Please, sir. You must help me. You must.
But I was gonna say, it'd be really lame if your decisions as Tanya affect whether Taylor lives or dies.
Seeking to help his own.
You play through the whole game with her just having she's gonna die written
over her head. Let us conclude our business here swiftly.
Yeah.
The will of the court must be imposed before it's too late. The devil fortifies her. You must bind her tightly.
I could be misremembering, but does this game have like more cutscenes than Man of Medan? Because I feel
Send
like
the
it
switch
does.
back into the lap
I
of the
think so,
master.
too.
Like more stuff like
Resolve.
this, like we never get to walk around in
It's
this
already
timeline where
shrouded
we're
in
just here
evil.
to talk
But
to.
not as you claim from witchcraft or outside demons. We have
Yeah.
poison from within.
You will not save yourself with riddles.
Because Man of
There
Medan
is
was
no
really...
riddle. The devil takes many forms.
You would like
Yeah,
explore the
Better
ship,
than any.
like you would
Little
walk
Yeah.
around
Horace
it a
hid
lot.
himself under a shroud of innocence, taken the form of a child, my accuser.
Because the plot of Man of Medan was literally just get off the ship. That was like the whole plot. So there wasn't
Their lives of
like
evil
super need for
reference in your very
cutscenes
face.
like this.
Yeah, true.
Isaac.
I still wish there was like more times where it felt like we could explore this town, like in like a video game way, you know, like walking around and whatnot. It's probably also why Man of Medan is scarier to me, because you actually get to like walk around with people more, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean, I could be misremembering, but I remember Man of Medan being mostly just walking through like ship hallways
Yeah,
with like random side doors.
it's also
going in.
possible that it scared me significantly less, partially because I'm playing this co-op. But
I actually don't know if I ever brought that up, but I think that is like highly likely.
might be.
And I think it's actually more
What did you
tense
see?
when
Tell
you play
me.
co-op because you have to kind of like deal with your partner's decisions, which you might not always agree with.
I don't know how to tell you what I
But
just
like
saw.
it is naturally just less scary to have like a person with you.
Yeah.
Your double was pushed into the river in chains. She
Oh, she
drowned.
didn't like that I was honest with her.
Hmm.
But Andrew was, apparently.
Hmm.
And I do think this is the easiest game to like have everyone survive, even though we like didn't have everyone survive. I feel like it's really easy to get all 5 of these people into the final act, as opposed
Alright,
to
I'll go
either other
first.
game.
Yeah, I feel that this and like what happened to the last remaining characters, some of my characters in Until Dawn, is like one of the worst things these
Okay,
games do.
you two, get
like
on
the
down
end of
here.
Until Dawn, they had like a gas fire explosion that just killed like 3 of my fucking characters all at once at the end.
Yeah, it killed one of mine, and I was pretty upset.
Yeah, that stuff kind of sucks, and this is like even worse than that because it's at the
Yeah.
last minute and it's like flash into their eyes and it's like, you roleplayed them wrong, idiot, and then like look at all the stats that you don't understand, and then they just get choked out.
What the
Yeah.
hell is that?
Chat says I could use some co-op for Mr. X. What's up, chat? How's that been going?
What is that thing?
I was really enjoying your stream.
Run!
That was fun as fuck.
Get the hell out of there!
Look out! Shit!
Don't leave me behind!
Oh no.
Hey! Give me a hand here!
I instantly knew
Hold
I
on,
picked the
hold
right
on.
decision here in our first playthrough because when I saved Angela,
coming
it
back
was
for you,
like,
John.
John liked that.
Hold
And
on.
I was like,
Reach up and grab my hand! Jump up and grab onto me!
Does it? I'm looking for it.
It's like when you actually save me.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
I trust you.
I'm looking. Yeet! Oh, her heart. Oh, wait, what?
Oh!
That was me, not you.
Catch you this time.
Wait, you were just playing her.
You're not up to this. Never mind, I'll get myself up.
What?
Okay.
Whoa!
John,
Because you
I'll
were
be
too,
right back.
you were too mean or whatever.
Do this.
Yeah, but it prompted me to do the quick time, not you, but you picked the dialogue. It switched our perspectives like, oh, it was supposed to be me grabbing Angela's hand.
Yeah, I think she's not gonna make it.
Alright, well, my bad. Sorry.
Come on!
Rip.
Move it!
At least it's gonna be different.
Yeah. Are you helping John right now?
Yeah. Are you playing
Go get
Angela?
Yeah, I'm climbing up. Oh, I made it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I had like a really long series of quick
help
times that I had to.
Okay, maybe if you failed one of those, you would have died.
Definitely, because the chains were like nipping at my heels and stuff.
Okay.
I do know for a fact that Angela can't die here.
Oh, okay. You've seen it?
Yeah. So, I think it's just, yeah. Yeah, so that kind of confirms that you are supposed to be like nice with Angela,
Yeah.
which is a little dumb. Like I kind of wish that there was like, you know, maybe like Taylor or something. It's like, yeah, you kind of have to be mean as Taylor because that makes her like really sure of herself.
Right.
Phew,
That's
that
a
was
good
really
thing.
quite close for Angela.
So
She was almost lost to a fate worse than death.
So chat says this looks insanely
Particularly
good,
wrong
and I was
with
gonna say yes. These games are very.
Well done.
The engine is
Not a soul
does not
lost
run
so
well at
far.
all, and I have it locked to 30
Things
FPS
could have been
because you
quite
have to
different.
pretty much. But yes, it looks
As
very
the
very
stakes
good.
seem to have been elevated, that gun might prove to be a lifesaver. Don't you think?
Yeah, I love their tech for it.
Or the precise
Well,
opposite?
how it looks.
Yeah.
Andrew has a gun.
But it technically is like a 30 FPS style game if there ever was one.
Good move.
Yeah.
I'm
Look
not
after
really
number one.
like playing it now. I'm not really bummed about like, man, I wish this ran at 60. It's like doesn't really matter.
The boys have some interesting theories.
It's like 80%
Could they, as
cutscenes.
Andrew has suggested, be the reincarnated souls of their historical counterparts?
Yeah, could they?
Maybe you're choosing to believe Daniel's theory, that they're already dead.
Both of those theories would be more
My
interesting.
dreams
Yeah.
lengthened
The
after
writer
love.
said, "Fuck
Then
that!
began the
I'm gonna
tempest
really
of my
tear it
soul.
up."
I passed
Hold
methought
my beer.
a melancholy flood with that sour ferryman, which poets write of, unto the kingdom of perpetual night. It's possible, I suppose.
Yeah, chat says if you look at
Maybe
it like
the
a
bus
movie,
driver
it won't
can
matter
shed
all that
some
much.
light.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This must be
There's
very
no Twitch reaction
confusing
at
for
all
you
in this
right
game,
now.
even in the slightest, except
Doppelgangers,
quick time events, and if you can't press
witches,
one button at 30
death,
FPS,
and
there's something wrong with
demons?
you.
What could
like,
possibly
like,
tie all of these
Yeah.
souls together?
you didn't see the gigantic red B button on the screen and press it in time?
In the like
I
5
can't-
seconds
yeah.
they give you to press.
I can't do it with these 33.3 millisecond frame times. Should we actually wait?
Tempted.
Should we ask this time to see what he says?
Sure.
All right, yeah, let's see what he would have actually said to us.
Okay then. We will once again turn to the bar.
Hoity-toy, let's go.
Inspiration. I met him once, you know. I meet everybody once. Act 5, Scene 1, where Cleomenes begs Leontes to forgive himself for causing the death of Hermione. Do as the heavens have done. Forget your evil. With them, forgive yourself.
Oh, okay. Great hint, dude. Thanks.
Yeah.
I know what
kinda-
he's saying. He's just hinting at the
Terrifying
ending.
as it might
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
Which is
we should
forgive
get back to it.
Mary.
Oh, I was just thinking it was Anthony. Like forgive himself. You think
Yeah,
it's
but I mean, forgiving
'cause
himself is portrayed as forgiving
Mary.
Mary.
Got
Yeah.
it. And also it's
Wait.
Hermione, like it's a girl that he's referring to there. Okay, got it.
Oh, look in the background here. I'm pretty
What in
sure
the
there
name
was
of
like a
holy
creepy
fuck
man
was that?
crawling in the background and
I've
you
never
didn't
seen
see
anything
him.
like it.
Oh right. Yeah, when was that?
Something from a nightmare. Did you see the way it looked? The gaping mouth, those
I'll be
dead,
looking.
soulless eyes.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
I was nearly gone. If that thing had caught me, it was so close.
You've had the crap scared out of you. We all have. But at least we got the fuck away from it.
We did. Thank God we're all okay.
Right now, we're safe.
That thing, whatever the fuck it was, is still out there. Could be hunting us as we speak.
I haven't seen it yet, and I was kind of looking for it. Maybe I just.
If that thing comes for us again, we'll do whatever it takes to keep it away from you. Either of you see what happened to Taylor and Daniel?
They can't be far behind us.
Maybe you saw one of the gravestones and it looked like a person?
No,
oh,
there.
no, I see it. Oh, I saw it. It was for a second.
Yeah.
That was rad. God, this game should have more of that. That was so cool. Oh, shit. Good eye on that one. Yeah, it was literally the second they panned the camera oh, to the other side, like, of her neck. Like, it wasn't there anymore. Oh, hey, we advanced here too quickly. Let's see if we can find some collectibles.
I imagine we missed one.
Yeah, don't. It's the chain. It's like the chain fence. I think is the way forward. So don't try not to hit that.
Gotcha.
Requiesce in pace. Ezio Auditore.
The only good MC character. Fight me. Or AC character.
There's good AC characters. Yeah, I'll fight you. They're all bad. There are no good ones.
We definitely didn't go up this hill.
I did get Watch Dogs 3 the other day. I'm kind of looking forward to trying that.
By that, do you mean Legion?
It doesn't sound close.
I never played either of the other two, so it'll be
I really hope you're right.
100% novel for me. So
yeah, I heard that like the second one was just like fine.
It seemed good. I mean, 1 is the one that's considered kind of mediocre, right? I thought people liked 2.
Oh, I found
sunshine.
I found Vince's like little pendant.
Sweet. Yo, but did you find any Magnum ammo though?
That's the only real question out here.
Yeah. Oh, word.
Actually, do remember that he was like holding it at the funeral.
Oh, chat says it's gonna be out though. Have fun with the stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah.
See you soon.
Peace. Oh, whoa. Did you see that you can examine all of these graves? There's like 6 of them.
No, where are you? Oh.
Alright.
Oh, can we find the family graves?
This is it. That's this. Here's Megan's.
Nice.
Yep. 1960. So 72 is when they died at the beginning, by the way.
Oh.
Just learned that. I don't know if they've ever said that explicitly before. Maybe.
They didn't. We were guessing like late 50s, early 60s, so we were a little off.
Yeah. Dennis. We've got the
and,
flowers.
like, this is mom. This is supposedly you at Abigail.
Tanya.
Who would bring flowers here?
Why is that one the clue?
Because there's flowers at the grave.
I'm impressed someone cares enough to still drop by this place.
Because Vince. Yeah, I guess they are trying to say that he like never left the town because of her.
Yeah. Anne Clark. That was the older woman, right?
Yeah, that was the mom.
Here's the drunk boy.
Yes. I do like how neither of us are playing as Andrew right here, so that he like won't have a reaction to them. That's kind of clever.
Oh, good point. Okay. Amish, get off the dev's dick, dude. This game's bad. Wait, hold on though. Yeah, we're not playing as him, but he's just standing here. Does he?
Yeah, I mean they just kind of do that.
Okay. All right. Well.
The NPCs just kind of find a spot to stare at a corner for sometimes.
I refuse to believe there's no postcard here.
Yeah, I also. I actually was like very sure it was gonna be up there.
Yeah. But see, I wish there were more sequences like this.
Yeah.
Just walking around
and like they're like the clues just didn't seem to really matter. Like I remember, especially in Until Dawn. Is this the same thing?
I think we're looping around. I think it's a track. Yeah.
And Until Dawn, like actually like trying to piece together like what the hell happened, and like I remember figuring out like via the clues, like oh like one of the two sisters didn't actually die in the initial fall, and like yada yada.
Yeah, you learn a lot from just paying attention.
Yeah, and in this game, it really didn't feel like I learned anything from any of the clues.
There was the thing late where we learned that like we were starting to get hints of like, this says that bus drivers are wanted in the town after the factory closed and stuff. Hold on.
Yeah.
Is there anything over here? We did learn some stuff, but
yeah, and we kind of got like hints that like that Carver was like actually the evil guy, but like it wasn't really.
Yeah.
It wasn't as well done in my opinion.
Well, part of it too is just that there's like 3 disparate stories going on in this game, and then the ending is that like most like half of them don't matter, I guess.
Yeah, like the whole Puritan thing is like maybe not even real, like not even like like even less real than like what's happening right now.
Yeah, I might actually be getting lost, or I'm finding a new area. I'm not sure.
I definitely lost you. I'm by like the exit.
Yeah, I walked away from that because I'm trying not to trigger it yet, and I am back over here. Is this... Which grave is this?
Are you like where we
I
spawned?
think I went back. This is Isaac Worrell.
Isaac Worrell.
Who's that supposed to be? The other thing I don't... Oh, what?
Yeah, this is like where we spawned in.
Okay.
I believe.
You know, one thing I really don't like about games like this, and just games in general, and lately has really been irritating me, and I can't wait for games to like drop this trend of like having having like a subset of like stuff like this where we can interact with it, and I can look at this grave as if there's significance to this, and maybe there is, and I'm just not thinking of it, or like who that is. But essentially, that's like, oh well, it says 1702. Is Isaac someone we don't remember from the flashbacks?
I don't think so.
But but it's like if that has no significance, like why have it be a little like collectible war thing that I can look at? Like,
to me, the reason is because then everything is automatically a clue, and it kind of leaves some like deductiveness. Like you have to know, like, is Isaac important? It's like, no, he isn't.
Right, but even outside of this game, it's like, I don't know. It's like the thing I always go back to in like Fallout, where it's like you can read emails and like 50 to 60% of them are like crap, but then the others are interesting, but they have the crap ones. It's like they had to know which ones were like more interesting and better than the others, right? Like surely they didn't write all these, and the only ones that are good are just because I think they're good. It's like some of these are completely irrelevant. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like have that much of a problem with them because I think it's like extremely subjective on what ones you would consider to be good or not.
Yeah.
And they just make the world feel alive. Like just the fact that there are like you don't even have to read them, but like seeing a computer and being like, oh, there's emails on it, even if you don't read them, is kind of like.
Yeah, that's what I actually do. But then the bummer is that I end up missing out on stuff. Like people will tell me later, like, did you see this one thing in the world? And it's like, whoa, no, I had no idea. And it's like, damn, I wish I had known to read that one. That sounded cool.
Yeah,
I'm
but then
putting as much distance between us and that hideous thing as we can.
I don't want to read on this show. I hate it.
Out of sight, quick!
I wonder if you fuck this up, if it will actually be like the demon.
Do you want me to try?
Not particularly.
Okay.
I really am trying to get like if we can actually like not have people die in the super bullshit way.
Okay. Is this this is Vince, right? The guy who rides the bicycle? Yeah.
Yeah. He's like the only he's the only like real character here.
Yeah. Just riding my bike at 2 in the morning. Nothing weird about that.
That's what I do.
Best to keep out of his way, I reckon. We should talk about what the woman said before they drowned her. The little girl has to be stopped.
She was talking about stopping the witch trials, right?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I do remember in Until Dawn, like the asylum
I'll go in and take a look around.
being like very interesting to explore. Whereas like
and it's scary at the same time. You're getting your greens in terms of plot and like world building, while you're getting your candy of yo, this shit's scary. There's monsters. Like, and you do it all while walking around, and it's not just in like cutscenes where you're exploring. So you feel like you're actually exploring a place, and it's scarier because you're in control of the character.
How you doing? Building up okay?
I am... I'm good, how are you?
How am I holding up? Let's see, a radioactive mutant gargoyle tried to scarf down our classmates. Our leader, the professor, has turned into a Boy Scout. We're stuck in a creepy little shithole town with fuck you up fog, and there are way
My
out
lip
of date
syncing is
wackos
way
talking
off.
witchy bullshit
I
all
wasn't
over.
paying attention. Was it?
I'm real good.
It is for me.
How about you?
Truth be told, I'm still shaken up a little from the crash.
How could I forget? We were in a bus wreck too. Gets better and better.
Word.
Also, I gotta say... oh. But I gotta say, Daniel is like a super nothing character to me.
Oh,
like, I couldn't tell you...
yeah, definitely.
Like, I couldn't tell you anything about him aside from just describing him physically.
His personality changes at the end of the game randomly when he starts getting really irate about, like, no, it's the girl, bro. It's like, where's this coming from, man?
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of picking those just to, like, have an opposing viewpoint. But, like, he can...
My guess is he's gonna do that regardless. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But... yeah, that's another thing they probably should try to get a little better at. I can't remember the other games as well, but in this game, I feel like there's some characters that definitely change personalities given the choices you make and at certain times in the game. Like, they just sort of do weirdly kind of out of character stuff or say things that feel...
well, that's kind of a problem with every game because of the fact that we get to choose. Like, I was kind of saying this earlier, that, like, you know, you can have a character, you can be like, pick the brave option, pick the brave option, pick the brave option, and then all of a sudden you can be like, all right, now they're a coward, and they're just going to pick coward option, coward option, coward option.
Right,
so you can kind of control their little arcs.
Shit.
You're going first, right?
You weigh half what I do. Better if you lead.
Before Taylor led, do you want to try to switch it around? You think it can collapse?
Maybe.
We got no
I mean, he still walked on it and it didn't collapse, but maybe.
Dismissive, we should look after ourselves. Practical, all cross first. I'm gonna say nothing.
You do want to hook up with the others, right?
What I want is to get the hell out of here. With who is a detail.
Wait, traits updated. I got... okay, I got walked into deceitful. That's probably not good.
Yeah, it's...
oh, great. I have no audio.
Oh, really?
Well, no dialogue audio. Maybe it was just that line. You go first. I want to see what happens. Theoretically, nothing should change, but this is a video game.
Yes. There's like a kind of dead zone in my flashlight where if I point it like straight ahead, it just turns off.
What the hell is that?
Word.
Posty cards.
I want the postcards. It would be funny if one of them we pick up just has like the imagery is like zoomed in on an eyeball and a bunch of character traits flashing in the eye. Like, remember, I just wanted to warn you that this garbage is gonna happen.
You see this?
Yeah, I honestly can't tell. Well, for me, it was probably the plot stuff that was the most disappointing, but having those be back to back was like a really big double whammy.
Let's get out of here.
This game.
Daniel!
Yeah, me too. Me too. Maybe if one had been cool and the other, like if the twist had been what it was, but like the way that the final interaction and like how characters could die felt better, I would have liked it more. Or if that had happened that way, but they just had a decent ending, like you know, either or. Like maybe I would have been more.
You know what's going on here?
To this game.
We sure as hell don't. You scared us half to death.
You speak to me of death. This day, I have pulled my wife's body from a watery grave and buried her in the ground with my own hands. And all this because of her. Mary.
Did we have this scene before?
I don't know.
That child is trouble, but you can't believe she's really evil.
There it lies. I found it. How did you come by this? Fashioned with my own hand.
We saw this
did.
part.
Take it to
sure.
protect you. Suspicion and betrayal walk
I don't
side
remember
by
talking
side
with
in the dark.
Joseph like that.
No one is safe.
I guess I just don't remember.
Please, Tabitha, let me keep it.
gonna sneak out of this flashback, if you don't mind.
I'm gonna phase through this tree. Wow.
Yeah, I really didn't, like, notice it, I guess, because I was like, deep in the plot our first playthrough, but those are really awkward, the way it's just like, alright, flashback time, here's some plot.
Yeah, it's the way that the story gets delivered feels too formulaic to me. I don't like how artificial a lot of that feels.
Okay, so it looks like we really
Yeah,
are.
I really did not feel it the first time, because I was just like, dude, I gotta know. Like, I really...
Yeah, I hear that.
Okay.
I just think
Maybe
there
we
would
found
they
the bus
they
driver
probably
by
should have
now.
found. We talked about this, but
Wonder where
like
he's at.
I think they should have found some more elegant ways to either enter the flashbacks or deliver this sort of exposition.
Yeah, ideally both.
Yeah.
Why can't you leave us alone?
Yeah.
I think she wants us to go after her.
Enthusiastic.
I'm with you. We go after her. She's mixed up in all this.
The two girls we've seen. One is from the past. This one is from here and now.
Maybe the girl we're seeing here is somehow a mirror image of the girl from the 17th century.
Don't you want to wait for Daniel and Taylor?
I do hope the
If they were coming
developers
this way,
didn't,
they'd be here
like...
by now.
There weren't, like, a lot of complaints about people being like, oh, I hate when my characters die in these games, and that's why it's, like, really easy to keep them alive in this one.
Who knows what's up ahead?
And that's going to be, like, a trend going forward, because...
But
that'd be...
it's, like, mechanically easy, which actually I'm kind of okay with that. It's just, like, I think instead of just saying, like, your personality was this, and then that's why you died, it should be stuff like, oh, you took the gun and did this other thing, or like Angela got pulled into the sewer, therefore that has like a lasting consequence. And it didn't feel, and it felt like it made like logical sense and not just like,
you there?
Hey, the integers are such that.
Yeah, what I was kind of referring to is like, I guess you did like pick Angela to like save her.
Wait, can I beat this? No.
No. Well, I did all the quick times, and you still get pulled.
Oh.
So, you might like die here if we fail them, though. I don't know. But I feel like Angela, like the fact that Angela was not trusting of Andrew. I'm assuming because your relationship was too low.
No, I failed a quick time event. I failed I didn't realize it was the way the camera was. I thought it was about to be you, and I forgot that I don't see your prompts. I was just spacing. And it was supposed to be that I was playing Andrew reaching for your hand, but because the camera was focused on Angela, I thought, well, Angela's being played by Amish, so this is like his quick time event, and I didn't hit it. Like
Yeah, I misunderstood that situation then.
Yeah, it was weird. No, it's literally because she went to grab my hand and I didn't like reach down as Andrew well enough, and she was like, "Well, fuck you then." And it's like, I'll get myself out. You're useless.
Yeah, I thought it was like a.
Wait, did John go down here the last time?
Mm-hmm. He goes and picks up the glasses and comes like right back up.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, I thought it was like
Angela?
because you were being super mean as Angela that like their relationship was so low that she was just like, nah, screw you. Like I don't like you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it myself. But that makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
That's all there was.
I'm surprised
Nothing
nothing more
else.
comes of this little scene here.
It really does just feel like because a little while ago they could have killed Angela, that they needed to write her out of the script for a bit. To,
Yeah,
like, save
I mean,
on like development resources.
That happens to characters actually in like every one of these games. I remember my favorite character in Until Dawn. There's like a big moment. It's the character that goes outside right when you first learn about the Wendigos.
Yeah.
And you have to like shoot them with shotguns a whole bunch. He's like kind of meant to die there, or at least that's his like big dying moment. So he just
There's
takes like a
something blocking
huge
the door.
backseat to the
Give me a
plot
hand,
after
will ya?
that point. Like he just, and they do it where it's like, oh, he hurt his leg, so he has to like sit there now.
Sweet. Yeah, I hate that crap. That's frustrating. Should we try not burning the poppet this time? We don't know what that does.
This place.
Yeah, it might
museum
negatively
of some
affect his
kind.
personality, which
Is she in there?
been part of the reason he got killed. So sure.
Relax.
Oh, true.
Other than that, I
Doesn't
don't think
feel
it really affected anything
Which
that I
is
could
a
tell.
huge
Stay
bummer.
focused.
Yeah.
That felt so
Not having a
significant when we
rerun of
did
what
it,
just
and
happened to
nothing
Angela.
came about.
You sure
I kind of
about
felt
that?
like it was supposed to
I'll
be
do
a red
whatever it
herring,
takes to keep us
and it was
both
just supposed
safe.
to like
Once we're out of here, we'll
feel
hook
like
up
a
with
big
the
choice,
others.
even though it wasn't, which I actually
If they're
was
still
gonna think
alive.
was like fine and cool, but like
But also
Yeah.
the fact that one of the endings at the end is
Why is this
literally
kid out here
burning
on
the
her own?
poppet in the past, and that
Yeah.
has huge significance,
Maybe
apparently,
she's linked to Mary
is
somehow?
really
Gotta be.
whack to me.
Though how and why, I'm
Yeah.
not sure of you.
that third ending is just like what, like where does that even come from?
I don't know. Oh, by the way, the reason for stream, the reason we know what those are is because Sean like looked up what the 3 endings were and just like told me about them. So, hey, so
Yeah.
this book right here, this New England Witch Trials, if I'm not mistaken, when we come back here as Daniel and Taylor, this should be the Bible. So if that's
Gotcha.
what got us, are you saying that that's what got us the good ending?
That's what the guide that's what the guide says you need to do, is like as Daniel see that the priest Bible was like full of satanic stuff.
I don't think I opened it and saw satanic stuff in it. Maybe
just
that was
picking it up is enough. I don't know.
maybe it was just a regular Holy Bible and I'm misremembering. But I do. What is weird is that book changes. But when we come back, if you're playing as Daniel, go pick it up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm curious.
Oh, hey, come here.
What's up?
Here's
Alright.
here's your dead body, bro. I found it.
Yeah, this is what gave me the idea when I said like, oh, I bet this guy gets like stone pressed to death because he gets crushed in the house.
Sick.
Foreshadowing. I imagine Taylor's double is gonna get like burned at the stake probably. If it does change at all.
It better. Her monster better change. I guess we'll find out after this scene, right? Isn't the next thing the church?
I think so.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, Daniel and her have to walk through here as well.
Mary's testimony. My name is Mary Milton.
Everything felt so real, like we were right there.
That was some good, like, all the
This is
past
what the
acting
trial's
is like
all
really
about.
good.
Yeah, and
Being
I
encoded.
think it's the same actors, right? They're just doing an accent. Because the
I
Andrew,
don't know,
because
but
the Andrew kid really sounds like him.
oh yeah, true. That'd be cool.
I think it
Hey,
is.
Like,
Take a
take
look at
some
this.
balls.
That was always why I thought Angela was a great actress too, because I was assuming that was her in the past, given that whole speech in the
Yeah.
chains.
Her accent is like the best in all of them.
I know.
I've seen this before.
It's a shame she dies first, because we
Yeah.
don't get to hear it as long.
On the road outside that shitty little bar we stopped at.
That bar was great.
Angela and
Dude.
me saw it laying there, picked it up. Right before that
That's
kid
the
Mary
last
scared us
bar
the first
post
time.
coronavirus. That's the only one left. Why
Yeah,
would you shit on it like that?
and only Vince is keeping it alive.
Did she...
You think she maybe let us see her? Wanted us to see this?
Let's take a proper look.
What the hell, Professor?
There are many, many stories about how spirits can attach themselves to objects.
Sure, in movies. Take it easy, will you?
You're probably right.
Yeah. Woo, buddy.
I'm getting a little carried away here.
I'm smoking the good grass.
Yeah, I wouldn't, if there were more scenes like this, and some of them mattered and some of them didn't, I'd be more okay with this little poppet thing being nothing.
Yes, I agree. I'm more okay with red herrings when it's not all of the things are red herrings.
Yeah.
yeah. That's kind of the problem.
Yeah.
And specifically that
This
one
is
of the
the
endings
same scene
involves
we saw
doing
played
the
out in
exact
the
same
police
thing is really
Yeah.
whack. Like, I
Trial
just
was
think that
something else.
sucks. Like, if it
Can't
was
get it out of
like,
my
maybe
mind.
if it was like, oh, in the past you have to burn a book, I'd be like, okay, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
But it's literally the poppet both times.
Yeah, and the whole game, like, is like, is it Mary or is it the Reverend? Is it Mary or is it the Reverend? And then right in the last second, it's like, but what if it was the puppet though? It's like, what?
Yeah, I really do wonder if that is supposed to represent some sort of thing of like who's to blame for what happened in the house, and like the puppet would be like, it literally the puppet started the fire, so picking the inanimate object is maybe like saying like it was just chance, like just a freak accident.
Yeah, you ready to go?
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes any sense though.
Yeah, but the only problem with that is I have no idea what the Reverend's supposed to represent.
Yeah. Same. We talked about this. Like, yeah, we were talking after the stream last night. And we had the same conversation about that, where I was just like, I don't know. He means God did it. God's bad. I don't know.
He literally blames the devil.
All along. Lead us to the puppet. Job done.
I'm not sure about that.
Wait, is he theorizing that right now? About like maybe we need to go burn the puppet?
No, they were saying like, what if Mary led them to the museum just to see the puppet?
Yeah. Okay.
Almost out of juice.
I will say also one thing that kind of bugs me about
signal out here.
Supermassive's games, now this being the third one we've played, is I can maybe do without the like slow build up to a monster without showing it for a long time, and then once you do show it, feeling the need to just keep piling them on.
Heard something.
You know what I mean?
Not
Like
sure
it. I think it would have been.
Guys?
Did we get this scene?
Professor?
Yeah, we thought we were gonna find Angela in here, and then we didn't.
Oh.
Can we just get out of here?
I remember thinking that at the time.
That's weird. But yeah, I also think it would be kind of cool if like we found the monsters periodically, but it wasn't just like as they start showing up and more showing up, it just accelerates into
no
like
interest in finding me.
monster movie, like
She's got a mean streak, all right.
Like
yeah, I
constantly
mean,
finding them.
I think a good way, because you said you wanted to have some way to like defeat the monsters. It would be nice if like, and this would change like a lot of like thematic shit, but be like exercise the demon. Like everyone has like their trial, so it's like Angela's up first, and then you exercise the demon, and then she's just good, or she dies.
Yeah, and that would have been a way to keep it like formulaized or whatever, like have the formula of like them confronting a personal demon, but each person might have some cool situation they get into to have to overcome, you know?
No.
To like break the cycle or you know, break the chains of
fate. Be like
fate
Futaba in Persona 5 Royal.
It's almost like that game's just the greatest of all time.
It's pretty fucking good, dude.
I love it.
It's great. The music is the music is like second to none. I mean,
it's so
the only RPG I put up in the category of like music on that par, and it's just because it's a completely different version of it, but like is like Witcher. Like for me, like it's like if I want serious, like serious in quotes, like if I just want like atmospheric, like world building type music, I choose Witcher.
Taylor,
but if it's just like
out.
I want a soundtrack that fucking slaps and like makes me love playing the game, it's Persona. I've never played an RPG with music that good.
A long time.
Yeah.
So awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna top it. It literally, my biggest concern about the music in that game is I'm like, oh well, Persona 6 is gonna be worse for sure. Like, sorry.
It is a bit of a personal thing because they definitely it's not gonna be jazz next time.
Oh
which
yeah,
is gonna be a bummer.
I know that's just me. That's the other thing is like some people probably think P4 has better music, and I've heard that argument before, and I just listen to the P4 soundtrack and just laugh. I'm like,
sure thing.
Okay. Like, sure it is, dude.
Dude, if you listen to, or if I listen to the Persona 4 like sunny day after school music, I get like chills from nostalgia though. Like,
for me, it's the Beneath the Mask Rain version in P5.
Yeah.
It doesn't give me chills, but it gives me just like vibes. Like I'm just like fuck yeah. Like
yeah.
Like I just like want to like be listening to this all the time.
Come on, this way.
I want to wake up hearing this.
Yeah, like I wish this was like the background to my real life.
Yeah.
These things look so real. They're freaking me out. What's up?
Yo,
I just saw something.
Is there something wrong with her eye, by the way? Like, is it really bloodshot around the edges? Is that from something?
She has a scrape like under one of her eyes. I didn't really
remember her eyes
move.
looking like that.
I'm gonna have to get a better look at her eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is kind of like why you get distracted. I wonder why you like weren't right behind me.
I haven't seen this one.
You must help me. I beg you.
Only God can ease your plight now. This court has heard from Joseph
Daniel
how
seems
Mary
to
has
just
in her
be
possession a
distracted a
devil's
lot.
plaything, a poppet.
He's real
And,
dumb.
It is clear to me that you, Tabitha, are the one who gave the child this monstrosity.
Oh, hey, a postcard.
You must come with me.
Let me just watch this. Are you
Mary.
good? You're not.
Yeah,
like,
I'm in a
About this
flashback.
How you made it with your own hands. You are mistaken, dear sister.
Yeah, I
There's
found
never
a
been
postcard we
mine.
didn't have before.
Do you see now why I must have your help? Please.
Confront girl or grab doll?
I grabbed the doll. I'm pretty sure either gets you kind of messed up.
I will confront the girl.
Tell the truth.
The child is possessed. This is witchcraft.
Tell him you made the damn doll yourself.
The puppet is not mine. I swear it.
Your master can help you no more. Cast aside your false idols and pray to the one almighty Lord for forgiveness. You will pay dearly for bewitching an innocent child.
I beg you, Mary, speak the truth before it is too late. This cannot be undone.
Silence.
Silence, woman. Oh, hi, what's up?
That was kind of funny.
What
I
happened?
guess
I heard voices.
I just have to struggle with the door till your flashback is over. So I was struggling with that door for a
Panicked
long
or
time.
hostile? Maybe just say nothing.
Maybe panicked. I think I was panicked.
Take a breath.
I said nothing.
Calm down.
I think they both seem bad.
I have no clue what just went down here. What the hell
Seems
was
like
that?
it. I didn't get anything out of that. Like I didn't get any ups or downs.
Hey, I'm sorry. I tried like crazy to stay with you, but
But my brain,
Dumbass, you
my
know
brain,
this.
my brain. It's no good. It's garbage.
The one who looked like me.
It's
that
absolute trash here.
just dragged her out like some kind of criminal. I mean, shit.
You gonna cry, Daniel?
Let's get out of here.
I hear that.
Oh yeah, knife. Should we? Okay. Should we give the knife to Taylor this time?
She does get grabbed seemingly more than Daniel does.
I'm curious if it's like a get out of jail free card for whoever has it.
I-
You said you used it as Daniel, but didn't you mess something up when that happened?
So here's the thing: there was at one point where Daniel's monster was attacking
I found us a
John,
knife.
and I could either intervene or not intervene. And I feel like if I didn't
Think we should bring it
intervene,
along?
Daniel's monster would have stopped attacking John after it realized that it was like attacking the wrong
I'm
guy.
keeping hold of it.
But I didn't really think of it at the
You've been in
time,
many
so I
knife
attacked
fights?
him and used the knife to
Pretty
like
sure I can take care of myself.
disable it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I kept it. Does that impact our relationship or just the bearing?
It updated the bearing.
Well, yeah, but that's just gonna say Taylor took the knife, right?
Hmm.
Traits updated. Let me see what that is. Headstrong, witty, sensitive are getting stronger. I still don't want to know what the padlock means. I wonder if that just means you successfully pushed it far enough that like we're not gonna let you adjust. Like it's locked in.
Well, Daniel is locked in for arrogant and baffled, so that's not.
Oh, that's definitely accurate.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
I think
he's also
I could be wrong, but I think what they want to do with all of those personality traits is they're not like two versions of each. It's like you can either be sensitive or like cold or something, and it kind of like you know what I mean. Like, are they each like a binary?
I have no idea, and it's really annoying that I don't know.
Okay, yeah, they never really tutorialize it. Maybe they did in like Man of Medan, and they thought if you're playing this, you already know, and maybe I just forgot.
Maybe.
But I distinctly
yeah,
remember
this is
not.
a Bible now.
Yeah, right? Isn't that fucking weird? That seems like a bug, actually, because I don't think it has any significance. Because you can't open that, right? That's not his...
Oh, no, I did just open it.
Oh, and it's got shit in it? Yeah, it does.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that is his, literally. Got it. That's kind of cheeky, too, because they put that in there, like, you probably wouldn't pick that up because you picked up that book before as, like, one of the other characters, and it's not that.
Yeah.
Pretty goofy that it just switches. Is there any explanation for that? Like, why would it? Why would it suddenly?
That's really weird.
Hey, it fell again and got me. Yay. You missed it again. This fucking thing fell over. Somehow I'm always the one to first walk past this. All right.
There's a postcard in here, by the way, if you want to snag it up.
So now the okay, I will. But now the poppet is missing.
Really?
Come take a look at this.
Kind of lame.
The enclosed poppet,
Where'd it go?
or doll, is thought to have originally belonged to a child in the late 1600s. Creepy. Shit, wait, I got it. This missing doll has got to be the one I saw with the kid.
You think? That's kind of weird.
Kinda weird? This place is full on nightmare central.
Look at her, the side of her eyes.
I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to.
Keep looking.
With you on that.
We need a good close-up of her. Maybe you can position the camera a certain way. Let me see if I'll go get that postcard. You say it was back here, or?
Yeah, like go straight, and then on your left.
I thought I already. Oh, maybe I've never been in here. Take controls.
Yeah, I can't really position it to look at your eyes in this room.
No, it's just new.
Okay. My camera's stuck in this room.
Wait, what was that?
I did experience that as Taylor when I was playing as her at one point. You have to hide from her monster.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's when you were Daniel and you're like, I lost you. I don't know where you are.
Oh. Alright. I guess we should leave now. Dude, the camera is like... it stayed in that room for like so long. I was like fully off the screen. Do you remember that?
No, but I had to do that as well.
Oh, you did too just now? Okay. Alright. I'll let you do the honors. Okay, try to look at the edges of her eyes. Like the outer edge.
You're gonna have to keep reminding me, because I...
Okay, here. Check it out. It might just be me. Oh my god, stop blurring the camera! Fuck.
That would have been a good shot if it didn't blur.
I know.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you again.
Clearer for you. That thing, whatever it is, just keeps coming for Angela. Unrelenting. I do hope she's okay.
Man, we commented on it in the first playthrough, but that guy got a booty.
Another instrument of death added to the group's collection. Good work.
Look at the dump on this guy.
Let me help you out. Give you one little hint.
I almost want to say no, because the last one was
just do it.
So...
You're agreed. Well then,
I'm gonna see what kind of
how can I put this?
Yeah,
We
or
each
Shakespeare.
have our own demons. They are ours and ours alone, and they are often born out of regret. I'll leave you now with some wise words from a great Irish playwright I once met in Paris, I believe. Never judge anyone shortly. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. She's just a child. Let's speak again later.
She's just a child.
Looks like we've lucked out here. Back on the road.
Yeah, this is where the game starts leaning into like, but what if
Hope you're
Mary's
right.
like
You've been
innocent?
shit out of luck so far tonight.
Well, here's our favorite horror moment of the game, right?
It was mine for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you.
The woman who looks like me. What did she do to be taken like that?
Anything to explore.
Not a great omen.
Even the writers here don't have happy endings.
Sure looks
Author
that way.
Tilly Johnson. Does that matter? That was like displayed as if it was a clue. I don't know why that would matter.
Here's a postcard. Did we find this one?
I want to say yes.
No.
But,
no.
No.
It's Daniel holding the... Wait, I think I found them all. Voodoo
Oh, really?
doll.
Did you get a...
Deathly Visions is the achievement. Take that. Let me know if you get it.
Yeah.
And then
I
I'll
feel like
check
I'm missing a handful. Oh. I think you played this part.
I don't know what it's trying to tell me, but yeah, I did.
I mean, they never tell you. These things haven't been good since Until Dawn.
Yeah.
Like Until Dawn, they were actually good.
Well, there was at least one good one in Man of Medan, because they had the one about the bins early on that they like alerted you not to do that, I think.
Yeah, I'm missing 2 still.
Are you? Let me see. Unless that... Oh, me too. Wait. Yeah, me too. I don't know why I got the achievement then, just now. I don't know what... let me see what it says. Deathly Visions. Found all of the black framed pictures? Oh, wait, are the frames supposed to indicate something different about them?
Oh.
I had no idea. So wait, the ones
which...
that black frame are those indicating a death? Wait,
what ones are you missing? Because we must be missing different ones.
I'm only missing the one to the right of the black cat and to the right of the, like, exorcism, like, little forest hole looking thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm missing the one next to exorcism, but I'm also missing the very top right. I have the one next to the cat.
The very top right. It's the one that hints at Angela dying from getting wrapped around. It's like them drowning a witch. I don't remember where that is, but I'm pretty sure it was early on. Because obviously it was before that happened to Angela. Thought we found that.
I must have not looked at it by accident.
It might have been on the split path, and maybe I got it when we split up before. And
oh yeah, you said I missed one when, like when I was playing as Andrew, when I went through the tunnel, I missed one.
Oh, okay.
And then you found it on the second playthrough.
Oh, it was the other way around. Oh, I think it was outside the police station, maybe? No. I don't think that's it, though, because... Well, maybe. I guess since I got it and you didn't, but I feel like that witch one with Angela dying, I feel like that was one of the first ones I found in our first playthrough.
I don't know.
Because I could have... yeah, because I swear I remember watching Angela get, like, yanked to the ground by a chain really early.
That's not the one I'm talking about.
Oh, wait, you said the top right?
Yeah, I have the one...
Which, do you have the one of the lowering the old woman into the water on the, like, pole? Like, she's drowning the witch?
Oh, yeah, that might be a bug on my end.
Are the positioning different?
No. I know which one you're talking about.
And you don't have it?
Yeah.
Oh, strange. Oh, the thing maybe we should keep in mind is, like, you don't technically have a save file, so I don't know what's going on here. Because my stuff from the previous playthrough carried forward, and yours probably didn't, so maybe you found it last playthrough. And now that you're, like, on a new host, so to speak, it's just gone. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I hope I get to make things.
And I don't really care about Steam achievements, so I was just wondering.
What a bad, weird
I can't believe you don't care about this thing that I could just literally enter, like, a console command or a quick hack and unlock all of them.
Can you do that?
Yeah, dude. There's literally games where you can just enter console commands and get achievements, and I think there's hacks. Like, some people will do mods for games where the second you install the mod and run the game, you just get every achievement. Like, the mod just unlocks all the achievements for you because it modifies the file that, like, tracks achievements and just says you have them all. It's like great.
I know that there are like $1 games you can buy on Steam that are like, hey, this game has achievements, and you can buy it for $1 to, like, boost your achievement score or whatever.
What achievement score, though? There's not even a score. It's just...
I don't know.
Weird.
Isn't there?
No.
I know that games like that exist, that they're literally just called, like,
that's crazy.
Buy this for achievements.
That's like an Xbox thing. They have a gamer score associated with it. Or at least PlayStation tracks the number of total trophies you have of each type. Steam doesn't do anything like that, I don't think. I think it's literally just like it tracks your percentage in each game, not like some cumulative like, wow, you've got 1,000 achievements total. Which
yeah,
I don't think it does.
I've never bothered to look, and I've had Steam for ever.
Same.
Which is weird to me because I did care about trophies like a lot back in the day.
Yeah, I cared about achievements a lot in the 360, bro. So much. Yeah, I remember I got all the achievements in GTA 4, and that was a gnarly one to get. You had to find every pigeon in GTA 4. That shit was insane.
Ugh. I remember getting like all 200 feathers in Assassin's Creed 2.
I did that as well. Yep, it was terrible. At least that one marked them on the map, though, didn't it? Or no?
Yeah, or I think you could like buy a achievement to get it done.
Wait, it's deflated this time.
Different.
Yeah. Oh, it's not hanging by a rope because it's.
So because she's not hanging.
Yeah.
Or she wasn't hung.
Yeah. Is it supposed to be burned, or is it just?
See?
Yeah,
think
it's
so.
in a it's in burnt wood like a pyre.
It's not okay. You don't get it.
That's cool.
See these stars?
Yeah.
I painted them onto this tire with my dad when I was 10 years old.
You sure?
Hell yes, I'm sure. This is my tire swing.
Also clever of them to not need
here?
different dialogue for this little situation, even though it is slightly different.
I believe you, okay? So what does it mean?
I'm curious to see her monster. I just realized this is actually really exciting.
Yeah.
Angry or paranoid? I'm gonna say nothing. Dead-eyed.
Hey, look at me.
Oh, try to look at her eyes, by the way.
We're getting through this.
Oh shit, yeah.
Okay? Together.
It's a shadow. Wait, is it just gonna be his monster? Wait.
No, that was there last time.
Oh, okay.
This is not my doing. You must help me. I beg you.
Oh, yeah.
Please help me before it
Awesome.
is too late.
Awesome.
This is gonna be a lot less scary for me because hanged people are like seeing someone hanging is super disturbing to me.
Yeah. Even though, in reality, this would be a far worse way to die.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm like observing. Like
Yes.
I probably, if
There's
I
a
had to
difference,
watch someone
yeah.
burn to death or watch someone get hung, I would rather watch someone burn to death.
Oh,
I know.
I don't agree. I don't agree at all.
I hate like seeing people get hung. Really freaks me out. Like I had to look away when Tanya got hung in this game.
Tabitha, who has been led astray by the devil, and do with it as you will.
See, to me, this would be so horrible because one, in reality, you would smell it, and two, I think this would take a lot longer amount of time than you think it would.
And you don't hear people screaming when they get hung.
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah.
By nature of getting hung.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's like a good way to, I'm not saying I'd enjoy
look,
watching
there's
someone
red
get
in her
hung.
eye there. You see how her eyes went red there when she got burned? So that's why I'm thinking that that's in this timeline, that's her version of the mark on her neck.
No one really took notice of it though, but that's possible.
Yeah, look. Oh, it's right on the edge. The edges. Stop moving your eyes. Rapid eye movement. God damn it.
Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. I'll make sure of that.
Thanks.
It's way more subtle if that is like what you're thinking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is now that they showed the eyes go red after her
keep on going
burning.
to the
Because I was like, how do you make it
This
look
might
like
be where the
burn?
rest
Are you
are.
just gonna make her have like weird
I
scars?
guess.
Yeah, look. Ugh, you can see like discoloration. Just look for like the pink in the edge of her eye. It's usually in shadow because of the lighting of this game, but just look for the fact that it's not white and it's not black at the edges. It like starts going pink. And if she looks sideways enough, you'll see that it's like pretty red on the outside of her eyes. Which, to me, that does not indicate burning at all, but, I guess they gotta do something, and they're probably not just gonna give her a big facial, like, burn mark or something.
They could just like have burns on her arms or something though, and be like, "Oh, where'd you get this from the car crash?"
Over here.
Yeah, that would probably be better.
Feels like we're being followed.
We are being followed. Hey!
Oh
Get the fuck
yeah,
outta
it's
here.
like
Did you see it?
It's like charcoaly feet.
Oh. Yeah, true. Look, right there.
I didn't. I wasn't looking.
You gotta look at her eyes, dude.
Let's run this time.
Okay. Move! Alright, quick time, probably.
Yeah. Because we ended up running last time as well.
No, we hid.
Well, I mean, yeah, but then we just ran after that.
Yeah.
Oh, my relationship went down with you for choosing to run.
Interesting.
Oh, because I became like more panicked. And she didn't respect that or something.
I don't respect you.
Panic isn't a boyfriend material quality, okay?
Exactly. Not Chad behavior.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a lot less scary to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just like I can see it in my head, like the toes dragging. That was.
Yeah, it was so much better. But I don't know how you make a burned body as scary.
Yeah. It does seem like this is like more geared, like the whole feet angle makes a lot more sense for a
for the sequence, yes. As if they made this one as an alternative after the fact.
Yeah. Which is, it's cool.
Yeah. I'm glad that it's in here, that like they account for you dying different ways.
Yeah.
I wonder if they assumed most people would choose the way they got them hung. And so they kind of put like more effort into that maybe?
Yeah, because it seems like such the better option because it's like, oh, even if I fall, then it's like a sprained ankle at worst.
Yeah, if she hadn't fell in that way, it would have been better. She wouldn't have died from that normally.
Yeah.
Run!
Is this thing gonna float the way the other one did?
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay, try not shooting if this is you this time.
Yeah. You also get an opportunity to like flee, which I think you should do right here.
Okay.
That's why I was like kind of.
Oh, okay, got it.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I was like really confused why you shot because I thought I made this decision, and I was like, wait, why are you shooting right now?
No, it's okay. It's you. Don't do anything.
Hurry up!
Yeah.
Get in here.
Andrew just pulls a gun on him.
Is he still just gonna be upset, but because he pulled out a gun? Like, is that?
Are you kidding me?
Is it exactly the same? Just him
Well, I guess they
like,
need a reason to barricade this so he can't just like walk in.
Nothing we could do.
But it could have had Vince not be like, hey, he could have
outside.
Been like,
we'll be joining her.
Or maybe when you pulled the gun.
Look for ways in and out of here. Close them all off.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be like less pissed because I don't even know how pissed he was last time, but I assume very.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
All right, well, you enjoy that.
Yeah, you get a cutscene.
Thought my time was up back there. That fucking thing.
You're okay. It's all good. I was never gonna let that thing take you.
Any idea what the significance of the crows are?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No! Get off of him!
I never thought I would lay my eyes on you again.
I guess just having the gun.
What the hell? You look just like me.
He doesn't seem...
Who are you?
I asked myself the same question. Something's happening which has changed us all. Even young Mary. Some days Mary
He's not
seems the gentle,
super
kind-hearted
pissed.
young
He's
girl
just
I've always
like,
loved.
what the hell's going
She's
on?
changed also.
This is crazy.
There's a malice in her so powerful I dare not name it.
Oh, I opened the door for him.
Really?
God forgive
Yeah.
me, but my heart wishes you here with me, Tabitha, not Mary.
Even from death, she has hold of you.
Mary.
Her spirit has held you so tight that you are blinded by it.
You twist the meaning of my words. Our sister lives. She's here next to me. I know you see her too.
No devil abides here. David is stricken with grief. He is confused.
I'm not confused. I'm speaking the
I
truth.
convinced him to
will
go
decide
get
who
help.
speaks the truth here.
I said,
You will
please,
keep
man,
no
I need to get out of
David.
this town.
My word on that.
I'm no danger to
Sweet.
Mary. Nothing in
Oh,
heaven
by the
or
way,
hell
we
could
just got
stop
an
me to
hour.
harm her.
By the way, our clock
Wait,
just should have
hold
went
up.
bad.
Oh.
I just realized it's 1 o'clock again, and I was like, whoa, we're in a time loop.
Oh. I forgot that was happening.
Yeah, so we gained an hour.
Oh, John respected that I kind of talked Vince down, so that was cool.
Cool. You get to like talk to him
Professor?
more. That's nice.
Andrew!
Yeah, I like opened the door for him slightly.
It's me. I'm next.
Good.
Develop
Priest,
a character for once,
Reverend,
then come back to me.
Whatever. Made accusations against my double.
I did a curious one when I got in there, so I was
Sounded
like,
serious.
whoa, you just look just like me, bro. Duh.
Not this time.
I think I was like
Sure looked like he was
angry.
heading
I was
that
like,
way.
why are you
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, that was the other
Yeah.
option, basically.
She was there, all right.
We secure in here? You find any other ways in?
Sorry, Professor, I didn't check.
thing is still out there. Look over there.
We have to follow her. Whoever she is, she's tied up in everything that's happened here.
What if you're right? What then?
If we can stop her, it could prevent any more harm happening to our doubles.
Okay. Guard the door in case that thing comes back.
This time it's not going to be able to, like, float the way it did. Wasn't that relevant last time, that it was, like, up above?
Yeah. Unless it just can, which would be lame.
It's still flying. It's just a burn monster with flying powers.
Yeah.
I was hoping this was going to be more fun to replay. It definitely just feels like we're going through the motions with a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean that kind of is how all these games are. That's why I tried. That's why I like didn't replay Animadan.
Damn.
Hey,
yeah,
kid?
me either. I assumed it would be
You
a
out here?
little more different, but maybe not. That's why I kind of want to replay it now, because I've forgotten at least enough of it that it'd still be kind of fun again. And it's a different cast of characters. Oh.
I've definitely forgotten quite a bit as well.
Ooh. Plus, it'd be nice to compare them side by side.
Yeah.
See if we still feel the same way about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I still think I'm gonna stand by this being more fun for me, just because.
Word. I probably do too. There's just certain elements of Man and Medan that I kind of miss in this one.
To say these words.
Yeah.
If the story had landed in the end, I'd be right there with you.
Safe.
Yeah. I mean, I'd have been like upset if you didn't like this game if the story like had landed, because the story was so good for me.
The story and the final deaths are what really soured me.
Yeah.
My fate is not a memory you should carry.
Who will be my keeper if you are gone?
Judge Wyman has instructed Abraham. He will be your keeper.
He will be your
a decision
keeper.
not all are in agreement with.
He will do it.
Every man will.
Gerard of Rivia.
Yours is today.
No! No!
That would be so freaky if you were like, we're this reverend and not evil.
See who you would
and you just saw him like dangling
See, he is no longer
like this.
of this earth.
Oh yeah.
Only the damned and the devil can resist in this way.
And this is like the moment where I was like, oh, he's gonna die in the exact same way. Like, this is crazy. I was still so Also, I was like a little upset at you. I thought that there was some kind of quick time event you could have done right there to like block him.
Oh.
And I thought you kind of like let him die.
You thought I failed? Oh no.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't fail quick times. Only that one time. So at this point, isn't this where they see the hanged monster like floating up at their height?
I believe so, and then they like go straight back down.
It'd be so funny if they look like down the window and it's still just out there in the street, like shivering, and they're like, "Dude, no!
It's scary though.
It's coming right for me."
He was right here. I was holding him.
They always have like a jock type in all of these games, like, you know, Until Dawn has one, and so does Man of Medan,
right
and then Daniel's kind of the one in this one.
Nothing I could do.
They're just like frat bros.
Daniel's not even like a jock though.
He's just got that look, but yeah, I don't know what he is because he doesn't have a character.
So sorry you had to go through
And maybe
that.
some of that's intentional because it's
how much
like
it messed me up.
they're not real.
Thanks. We're both still standing. That's what counts.
Why did that kid Mary want us to see her brother executed?
Doesn't add up. We're missing a piece of the puzzle somehow.
Like what?
Not sure.
My brain ain't good.
First time I saw Mary, felt like I recognized her from someplace.
Me too. I know I've seen her before. But where?
This makes a little more sense because I think I was making. Oh, it is just floating.
That's what's been after us.
Wait,
we can't let it trap us up here.
Or I don't know.
It's like, not floating. It's just walking slowly again towards the door.
Yeah,
and they're
they
like,
did a weird camera angle. It'd be cool if it had like fire powers and it was like lighting the church on fire. That's kind of like
What do we do now?
gets us out of here.
That thing outside.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be that.
It's out there.
Don't think it's really a problem,
Listen,
guys. It
Out
doesn't
there
do anything.
For now.
Yeah.
What if it decides to come in after us?
Also,
Maybe we're okay
I
if
will
we
be disappointed
stay
if
inside
it
the
just
church.
has
A tone?
Powered.
A tone? Oh my
A
god,
tone
dude, we might need to quit.
church?
We
Maybe
might
a
need to
temple?
exit if it does that.
It's a fucking vampire now?
I'm just saying, this is a solid building.
He's right. We're safer in here. We're staying put.
Yeah, I might have to quit if I do that.
I guess staying makes some kind of sense.
At least I'll be the
right?
one who has to deal with it most of the time.
You think that's our best move?
Yeah.
We are staying in here. No choice.
All 4 times. Gosh, you may have a point.
I think it bothered me a lot less is because I only had to deal with the tongue
We
thing
should
one
take off
time,
while we still can.
and so it never really
That thing
got
has us
old.
boxed
Let me know if from
No
this
one else
time it...
agrees
Well,
with
I don't know what it's going to be this time,
Staying
so...
in here is the
Yeah.
majority
Let's see.
decision.
Let me know if
We
it
can't
starts
be
feeling
splitting
really
up again.
repetitive and
After
just
what
kind of like,
happened to
oh my
Angela?
god, again.
Sure, whatever. But this doesn't feel right to me.
I just felt like Taylor was just like putting her neck out there for it to grab, like no, not my neck again, no.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was feeling it. Like I was making jokes about it with you. It wasn't bothering me again because
I think a lot of it is like, again, if they had stuck the landing or like the character deaths hadn't been the way that they were at the end, I wouldn't be really even
This place
focused
keeps
on
getting
that.
weirder.
Like, would I think it's good or like not good? Like, yeah, I probably would have thought it kind of sucked, but it's like if they had stuck landings on other stuff, I wouldn't. It's almost like I'm dwelling on the things that it like mildly annoyed me. Because obviously, just like the ending, it's like, yeah, of course that annoyed me. But also, like, they didn't even entertain me for the last hour up until they took the wet fart.
Yeah.
Like, that's what bugged me.
And the ending, there's just nothing to talk about with the ending. Like, it's
Yeah.
just such a nothing thing.
Yeah, that's also why. It's like, I just have nothing to say. Because, like, what am I going to say other than just, like, it's lame and doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
I think there's a card in there? Oh, no. That's the...
Yeah, I forget. I don't think I read this. I just waited for you to read it.
Okay. I'm going to check. This is where you disappeared before, but I want to check real quick how many... I wonder how many docs I've, like, missed. It looks like total, I'm missing, like, maybe 8 of them or so. I don't know.
Wow, I have a really good relationship with John. I'm, like, almost maxed out with John as Taylor. That's kind of
maybe
crazy.
Maybe I should see if... Oh, me and Taylor are maxed out. Are you maxed out with Daniel on your end? Yeah, you are?
Yeah, I imagine the meter's the same.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
It'd actually be cool if it wasn't, though, where it's like, I really like you, but you really hate me.
That's actually how I thought it worked in Man of Medan, but
Maybe it is.
I don't know. I just know when you play it single player, it's easier when you switch perspectives to pause. It's, like, less frustrating to pause and just check that without, like, bugging your co-op partner, so I did more just to see stuff like that, and I think it can be. I think you can have that sort of relationship where it's like one person likes the other person more than the other way around.
Yeah.
But I'm not
and I'm a patient guy. Like, if you want to pause and do shit like that, like, I don't care.
Nah. I mean, first time through, I thought about it. Now it's like, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it's just, I don't know.
You know, a year from now when the next one comes out, if you still want to play that co-op with me.
Yeah. I hope they...
Sounds like more than one.
I feel like I appreciate... I remember thinking the story of Until Dawn. I mean, it's all B-movie stuff, but I remember thinking it was, like, quite solid. I kind of want to replay that as well.
It's I mean, I think this one had the most potential of any of them, but I think Until Dawn is the best story they've done so far.
That guy.
Yeah.
The preacher we keep seeing.
I agree.
Oh shit! I did this last time too and interrupted. Like,
it's okay. I think I'm pretty certain we found everything in here the first time through.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Oh. Hello.
Fuck me!
Okay.
Let's go! Out of here! Quickly!
I remember the edit's getting really weird here.
Yeah. You kind of got action movie.
I think it must be using, like, determining some split points for potential branching scenes.
Yeah. Seems.
I remember being able to tell that a lot in Mass Effect 2 with the suicide mission at the end. It's always like
fog?
it's buffering
the fog isn't spawning for me, and it's, like, really weird.
Oh.
Oh my god.
It just looks strange. Confront or escape?
I confronted, but I had the knife. This is where I used the knife.
Confront. Do it. Okay, John, I'm gonna help you, bro. We're bros. I'm gonna hit it with a stick. Is he hurting? Is his arm hurt? He like flinched for a second. Like his arm hurt. Like when after you hit it. These are cool, but I wish they weren't so like subtle.
Oh, I see you fighting him.
Oh, cool.
In the mist.
Well, one.
I'm walking towards you.
Where are you?
Oh, the fog's back.
So did you hit?
We gotta do something now.
Hold on. We need to be calm.
Fuck calm. Taylor's in trouble.
Oh, I found Andrew.
Am I happy to see you guys?
Oh, hey. Did you get attacked during that sequence?
No. I just hit the thing with the tree branch twice and I was done.
Oh, I mean, like when you were
break.
Taylor, did you get attacked during that sequence? Because I was just lost in the fog.
Can't stop.
No, wait. He needs a break.
I don't remember. I don't think so. But maybe.
Those things are coming
I don't
after
remember
us.
the first time I got
Not
attacked.
you.
Maybe it was then.
We can't hang around.
I thought you were, but
maybe so.
None of us is safe. Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Well, that was a little foreboding. That was labeled as practical, so I picked it.
All right. What's our next move?
I'm not sure.
Don't shoot your gun here. This is you can kill Angela.
Definitely, yeah. We'll never shoot the gun, like I already know.
Yeah.
In all of their games, I don't think there's ever a reason to do it.
We should rest.
I think it'd be funny if you actually went back and checked, because I'm pretty sure, definitely more often than not, it's the wrong decision to shoot your gun.
Dramatically, it's
usually.
I guess also it's just more interesting in a game like this to do that, because
no way I could get any.
It's not like people don't want to shoot in video games. You know what I mean? It's like the temptation in a video game is always like, I have a gun and I can aim it, well, I should fire it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, so I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I guess it's just not as dramatically interesting if they do the other. But they should like bait you. Like they should lull you into a false sense of security and have it work a couple times. You know?
Yeah, or have it be like necessary.
Mary,
yeah.
Key to finding a way through it.
Getting to Mary, stopping her might help. Sure, okay, but what about the other kid? The one that keeps running from us.
Mary and her are connected somehow, I'm sure of it. Maybe the other girl is trying to lead us.
And I was really tired when we started the stream. I kind of got over it.
Maybe to a place.
I gotta get another beer or I'm gonna get pretty tired. I drank one, and that's the key to Sleepyville for me. It's only drinking one of them.
Stopping that kid is our best shot. But how? Not even sure she's real.
It would be pretty funny to watch Andrew react to shooting Angela in the face.
Little girl, will you stop messing with us?
Right? That I would have felt so bad. Like that would have been really.
I'm sure they undersell it.
We do whatever it takes to stop Mary. Literally whatever.
Like they're just like, wow, that really sucks. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
It's not that simple.
I do know, and Until Dawn, there's a point where you can just straight up shoot the bitch character of the game directly in the head, and that feels so good to shoot her. She's like the relentless asshole character. I don't know if you remember her.
Just like Angela, time to do it. It's happening.
I'm gonna tell you to put the gun in there.
Can't shoot. It'll give us away. Put the damn thing down. It's already on top of us.
Oh, you get to see this too. It really looks like a monster. They do a good job.
Angela, you gotta stop standing around these weird gravestones like that.
Yeah.
Point that goddamn thing at someone else, will you?
Angela.
I'd like to know her story of what the hell happened to her between.
Never thought I'd see you again.
The sewer and now.
I was sure you were gone.
A cutaway to her would have been.
We thought.
I could have sworn I saw in some guide that you play as her in the sewer at one point for a minute. But in single player, but I feel like that has to be wrong.
No one messes with you.
Maybe if you kill some characters here, then
You are one tough lady.
Then just to add some padding, they have you play as her or
rounded everyone
something.
up. Good job.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Not quite. They found us. Right now, our priority is getting.
Why does he always talk out of the side of his
Let's
mouth?
go.
He's like,
Yeah,
"Nah, fucking nah." It's like Andrew's like,
We've come across
"Go,
more of those
face,"
things
like,
since you left
"Oh
us.
god,
The thing that
God's
chased
in my
after me
mouth."
was horrendous. Now you're telling me there's more of them?
That works for him
That's so
though.
much.
If you've ever, it's not like the best movie ever made, but there's a movie called like Meet the Millers or We're the Millers that he's in.
Very happy to return.
Where he plays like the dopey kid.
Yeah.
That, and his face really works for it.
Oh yeah, I bet.
You're
Which
a
is a
true
little
gentleman.
insulting, but I do think he's like a good actor, so.
One lens is broken. Maybe I'll break the other one, then I won't have to see what's going on down here.
Not sure that's gonna give us the edge we're looking for, but I like the idea.
You hear that?
I heard it. Sounded close, too.
Just gotta keep moving.
See, like, now we're entering territory where I don't really remember anything that happens other than exploring, like, the textile mill from here until, like, the end of the game.
I'm pretty sure it's just a series of, like, battles.
Yeah.
And then
Let me
the
help you
textile.
down.
And that is why I don't... I think this is just filler. It's
Yeah,
kind of,
I mean,
like,
it's
sucks.
telling that I also don't remember it very well, and this is, like, recent.
We literally just beat it. We did this exact part yesterday. It was
Yeah, it's like
24 hours
this
ago.
Move! Run! Ease up, will you? Hold up! Andrew, wait!
My asthma. There's his heart.
Yeah. Which, again, is, like, never
Professor?
gone into.
Angela,
Oh, did
you
you fuck that
there?
up?
I'm Andrew now. I'm kind of on my own. You're Daniel?
Oh,
Okay. Good luck.
Daniel? Taylor?
Gotcha.
Coming to get you, I guess?
I'm Taylor and Daniel. I thought you were Taylor and she, like, tripped, and I thought you fucked up a quick time event. But I guess she just does that.
Whoa, that was fast.
Guys.
Yeah, the quick time events actually do get kind of intense here.
Where the hell are you? Daniel, that you?
Hey, no Tom.
Who should I help? Who did you help?
I helped Daniel, or no, I helped Taylor.
I'm gonna help Daniel. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Well, I am
See,
Daniel.
he
That's
got
why I...
he got stabbed before.
Yeah, he got stabbed already.
Oh, you still got stabbed.
Yeah.
That wasn't because of who. Okay.
Taylor!
Oh, should I shoot it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, nice. That was helpful. Okay, there's a part to use the gun.
Yeah, so the exception
Oh.
is when there's like a direct actual, like you know for 100% fact that it's a threat.
Right, and also maybe that part similar to the knife as a get out of jail free card. Like if I didn't have the gun there, she would have died in that scenario.
Perhaps.
Maybe. Also, she had a knife. I wonder if she ever gets to use it. Because you said you used
Yeah.
it as Daniel.
Yeah, I used it with Daniel to save John, like right outside the church.
She still hasn't used it, right? I haven't seen her use it.
I have like not been in a fight that I've been in control with Taylor.
How we got out of there in one
Me
piece,
neither.
I'll never know.
Hold the celebrations.
Whoa.
We're still cornered in shithole.
Wait, what happened to
Central.
her face?
And the fucking mutants are still out
Maybe
there.
it burns you
We
if
gotta
that
keep
thing
moving.
touches you. I don't know.
We have to go right now.
I don't know its
Cool.
powers.
Oh, cool. Is she like her whole neck burned?
Maybe.
But the thing is, Daniel's only thing out of the fight last time was a stab, and he got it anyway.
Then the victory is
Weird.
yours.
Yeah.
It cannot be
He actually
taken
got
from
stabbed like twice.
Not
I
by
think he got
angels
stabbed more
or
than
by
you did.
demons.
He had like one in
Heaven
the shoulder and one in the
or
chest.
Hmm.
Perhaps you've started to realize something.
This is not going to end well. Do you get it?
Are your personality traits in the right order?
Is that what this is supposed to be?
I don't think so.
What
I think
is
this?
this?
Everything.
I think this is just nothing.
And everyone
is a
may
king.
not be quite what they appear to be.
Oh, maybe this is in reference to they're all Andrew.
Yeah, they're all the
guy.
same. Yeah, that is what it is. Wow.
And not a soul
that's
lost.
cute.
You're doing very well.
I don't know.
Keep it up.
It's
Any
still not a
thoughts
good, like,
on what
the
might
fact that
be
they
around the
foreshadow it
corner?
doesn't
Make
it
the
a good
twist
song.
good or worth doing. Yes, I know.
Something wicked this way comes.
But I guess it's cute.
Yeah, I appreciate that he is constantly kind of winking at the camera about it.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something on her neck.
I wonder if he does that in Man of Medan about, like, there not being monsters.
I don't remember, like, anything he said.
Yeah, she looks gnarly, dude. Holy fuck.
Keep a lookout for
Whoa,
the girl.
yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
That's rad, but I don't know why nothing
for
happened
one,
to
hope I
Daniel
never see
before.
that girl
Which
ever
way do we go here?
Pretty sure she'll be back real soon.
Oh, the non-critical path
Keep
is
your eyes
up,
and
I
ears
think.
open.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to
This may
seeing her
sound
in all the
crazy,
cutscenes now, because she's gonna look like a fucking
if
badass, like, Dark Souls character.
saving
She's
our
gonna look like
double
Senua from, like, Senua's
how we save
Sacrifice.
ourselves.
I was only hunted after my double was killed.
Let's make sure we explore this before. I think the
anything here
Firefly
not
door
falling?
is the way forward, if I'm not mistaken.
Postcard. On me.
Yes. On me.
New one as well.
Sick, okay. Then there's only one I haven't found now.
Which I did find, so... Oh,
Ooh.
this is...
Ooh, here's Mary Milton's grave. Did we ever find this?
Grave.
No.
This is believed to be the
nothing
resting
about
place of Mary
how or
Milton.
why she
Mary
died.
was the source of many accusations against alleged witches. Pastor Carver took her under his wing, where he instructed her and prayed with her before she incriminated several townspeople. Because of her controversial role in the witch trials, many of the townspeople turned their faces against her. Her remains were buried at the edge of town.
So that's really interesting to me, because that kind of means... Because this isn't made up by Anthony. So that means that the witch trials, like, did actually happen.
Right. True.
They might
We've
not have
seen-
all looked like the people that they did, but...
Right.
And I remember that scene where I barricaded the door with the sledgehammer.
Oh, did you have a different option there to do something else?
I think there was an option to, like, keep barricading it with yourself and the sledgehammer, or to just let the sledgehammer be. And I chose to barricade it with my body, and
Come
it
and
didn't
check
get
this
me
out.
killed.
Damn, dude.
Looks kind of beautiful.
This is the part where
What do you think?
Daniel gets, like,
Kinda weird looking.
knocked down in a pit or something, right? And he fights the...
Yeah, but Angela got trapped every time here. After this, I believe. Or not Angela, what's her
No,
name?
this
Jay.
cannot be. My own eyes deceive me.
I can't think of her name.
My apologies for the lateness of the hour, but I must speak with you.
What ails you, my friend?
It is Mary. I am troubled by her.
Yeah, this is the same actor.
By the part she has played in these trials.
Yeah.
Those trials trouble us all.
There is more to this.
Well, the part they
I saw
played
her
in these
smile
trials.
as her own sister was executed. She took pleasure from it.
Are you certain?
I am. But now that she speaks of guilt and remorse, it is hard not to believe her.
Keep away from her, Abraham. No good can come from being with that child.
Too late. With her brother and sister gone,
Do people have
Mary
accents
now
like this in The
lives
Witcher?
under my
I don't
roof.
remember it being like...
No charity places you in grave
some do.
danger.
What do you advise?
I'm having trouble remembering now if
Tell
they
the
do
court
in
you
the
suspect
game
you
or if
tried
I'm
with us all.
remembering the
You
audiobooks
sort of
I've been
united
listening
all
to
stuff.
for the game. The book, the audiobooks
all.
definitely do.
Mary seems full of remorse.
But it's all one guy doing
As that
accents, which is
community
rad. He can just do a shit ton
None
of
of us is
different,
safe
like,
from a
styles
wild
of British
imagination.
accent, or, like, I guess, like, United
Very
Kingdom
well.
accent.
Yeah,
Like, I
think we
think-
had...
The court will listen.
Siri is
I will speak.
Scottish in the books, in the audiobooks, which I
Really?
actually, which I actually really appreciate because she's supposed to be from Sintra, which is like the city that's the closest to like the
I am
shores.
bewitched.
Like it's the mainland
happy,
part
but
that's the
how else can
closest to
your presence be
Skellige.
explained? I can't explain
And
this, but you're
actually,
not.
her
She's
grandmother
conjured you to
married
defend
into
her.
like the Skellige royal
Suppress me
family,
into silence.
which is why Ciri has like a connection with Skellige in the
create a
game.
demon who so resembles
And
me.
so he gave her the
I'm
same
not a
accent
demon.
as like the Skelligans.
But
like they're
No,
all
look alike,
Scottish.
Which I agree is pretty damn
It's pretty
weird.
cool.
What do you want from me?
Makes
I
sense
wanna know
then.
what you're
I
gonna
honestly
say to the
don't know the
court.
lore of Witcher, like,
About
hardly at
Mary.
all.
I was decided to speak to the cause.
It's the only good lore.
Now I am not so sure.
Probably, because I basically think that there is no good lore to games.
I don't think executing
Dude,
the girl
Dark
is the right
Souls,
way to
come
go. She's probably traumatized. As much a victim here as anyone else.
The only two
Little
games
Hope is no
lore I
longer
care
the
about
town I knew.
really is like Witcher and
Strange and
the
disturbing
FromSoft
events have
games.
become commonplace. You,
FromSoft lore is very...
whatever you are but one of these.
I care about it a lot
Revealing
more
the truth
in
about Mary may save my
Bloodborne.
friend, but it does not sit
Yeah,
easily with me.
it's
that in
because-
doing so I condemn a child.
I mean, I have like a personal theory that Dark Souls that FromSoft
Putting it all on
like
a
needs to
kid
never
isn't
make
right.
a sequel
The
to any of their
priest is the
games
one
because they
driving this
always
whole
ruin
thing.
their own lore.
Reverend
Like Dark
Carver
Souls
is a
1
man
lore
guided by God.
as a standalone game
No one can doubt
is
that.
really good.
Yeah,
and then
agreed.
progressively like gets like they don't answer any questions and keep adding more questions with the lore.
Right.
Until in Dark Souls 3 where it's just like, I give up, dude. You're not answering anything. Like,
I don't know what's
Yeah, right, and you're just doing the same cycle about like another
Nothing here
age of
makes
darkness
sense.
or age of fire, and it's just
What happened?
yeah, agreed.
You get a chance
I
to
think they
confront
feel the same
Mary?
way as you though. To be
No.
clear, to
I never even saw her.
to be honest, because
Yeah.
they're not making sequels anymore. I think they
Well,
feel similar.
Dark Souls 1 was originally intended to be a sequel to Demon Souls, but like because of licensing with Sony, they
Oh, dude, and you can see the red in her eyes now. Look at her eyes. Please.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I did see it.
Finally, you saw it.
We
That has
are
been there
seeing
though.
Glimpses of what happened here.
Okay.
How you doing?
Yeah. Wow. How you doing?
Great.
I'm doing
Don't know
awesome.
how much more.
Yeah.
I love how that
One
she gets
thing I
that
didn't
injured
see
and then
coming,
just doesn't
Wow.
I
talk
feel
about
like
it.
one of the team.
She looks really
I'm
bad.
good with that.
I love it, dude.
Never
I love
happens
it.
to me.
I love it. Why did Daniel
Yeah,
not
I
get
hear
fucked
that.
up on this level?
Learned a few things
He
about
looked
myself
really.
tonight.
I remember him looking
Shame I had
very
to be
pale,
from
like a lot
witches
paler
and
than I remember
ghosts.
than he seems to look now.
Oh my god.
But she looks like she's on death's door right now. Like she.
We could have used one of those.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
She looks like a zombie.
A paladin.
Like straight up.
Fully warrior.
Yeah, I remember actually thinking that
Holy
Daniel kind of
shit.
looked like a zombie, but just
I
in
never
like a
had you
very
down as a
pale
game
kind of
geek.
way.
Yeah, maybe he did get
There's
more
a lot
pale,
more about
but
me
that's
you
not.
don't
Jeez,
know.
look at the edge of her eye.
And
Jesus
full
Christ, it looks like her
surprises.
entire blood vessels exploded, dude. It's
That's
just-
like unsettling.
get
to
What's
look
really
at.
fucking weird is like she died in our
Fuck this
original
place and
playthrough,
stupid
so is
ass
she
crash
gonna
like
die
God's here.
again? Oh, hi. Okay, that one actually was a good use of the burn monster being scary. That was cool. He's burning my fucking hand.
I'm running after you.
I got this. I will end this
Following the sounds. I don't know.
I couldn't figure that part out. Good luck. As Daniel.
Yeah, I remember you being like, I lost you. That looks
Yeah.
like you. Yeah, I found you.
Oh, sweet. Alright, I'm an idiot. Wait, are you sure? He gets confused, dude.
Yeah, I think he loses you
Hold on to
again
me.
at some
Oh,
point.
cool,
Whatever
cool.
happens, do not let go.
Use the knife, Taylor.
Be a
Heroic.
hero.
Okay.
Leave me! Get out of here with the others!
Hold on to me.
You know, even though the monster is not as, like, horrifying, I'm almost, like, more into it because of how horrible this is for Taylor. I wish this had happened more. Like, I wish all of the characters were slowly, like, almost, like, turning into the monstrous version of themselves. Like, they were slowly dying in that way regardless.
You got away way more easily.
Yeah, maybe because you caught
had
up
to-
with me?
Maybe, yeah, maybe I just found you faster. But I had to do like a whole heartbeat section thing where I was like, oh, I got 2 achievements for that.
Sweet.
check
It was a
that
lot
out.
of fighting, though. Maybe the
We'll get
fire
us out of
monster
these
is
damn
different.
woods, and we can
Maybe.
talk on the way.
Yeah, that's actually something they could have done that would have been really sweet. Is like even maybe just regardless of how you play, like as the story progresses, you become more of a gonna check behind us real quick.
representation of the monster.
Yeah, like if you looked like you were slowly dying that way that your script supposed to die, like, but it just doesn't happen. So, like, for example, if like Angela, she choked on smoke or drowned, right? Like if she just starts like choking constantly and like losing her ability to breathe, and like if like Daniel, for example, had like he started like limping because like his leg started like bleeding or something, like as if it was
he
already
like breaks
impaled.
his ankle at some point or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, and if like John just like, I guess he's got the heart thing, but it would be like, what if he even like, yeah, like I don't know, breaks a rib or something, like.
Yeah, it'd be
cracked.
weirder for John, but like, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, had they done that idea, they might have strategically picked deaths where they could represent them visually a little better.
Yeah, like they might have had to force Taylor into the burn victim thing.
Yeah,
because that's working a lot better for your scenario.
Yeah, although they could have had her her neck bruises get worse, and her face could have turned like purple and shit.
Mm-hmm.
In the like as you go, like it could have looked more and more like she's got the life choked out of her.
Yeah.
Hopeful, it's gone. Baffled. What do you think? You did this before. Let's do it.
Whatever it was, it's gone, and it ain't coming back.
Hell yeah.
I really hope you're right.
Really hope you're
Only
right,
a matter
bro.
of time before they come after us again.
That's a pretty negative outlook you got there.
Thoughtful, we might have missed our chance. The assertive, we gotta stop Mary.
There's gotta be a way of stopping the girl. We might have already missed a chance to change things.
You had a chance to get Mary exposed for what she is, a liar and a faker. Put her in the dock for a change. Why didn't you take it?
We don't know for sure that stopping Mary will help us out. It's just a theory.
It may only be a theory, but right now it's all we've got.
This is a one-shot
talk
deal.
out of the side
You get
of
it
his
wrong,
mouth
and there's no
all the time.
replay.
So much.
It's game over, so I'm up for doing whatever it takes.
Come on, let's take a look.
It's too bad Angela doesn't have more of a role, because she's one of the best actors.
Yeah, and I actually like I said, any character that I feel is going to be the first to die in any of these games, I do feel like an attachment to.
Right.
Just in a sort of like fuck you game, and like I'm gonna keep like I get.
I'm gonna see how long I can keep this person alive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the rest of this fucking town.
She definitely seems like she has the most death flags.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'm gonna
not.
vote since this is the most we explored in our previous run, and I'm pretty positive we found everything in this textile mill. I'm gonna vote we just mainline it because we're not gonna find anything we didn't find before. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I do as Andrew want to find that picture because I remember he like put it in his pocket, and that might be significant to something later.
Okay.
Now
yeah, if you can remember where that is, I'm gonna go ahead and trigger the Vince thing.
Yeah, I think it was upstairs.
Okay.
So just give me a sec to try to find that.
Hey, up here.
Wonder what Vince is gonna be doing. Like, they're coming for you.
Oh yeah, because I told him to go get help, and he was like, "Yeah, good idea," and ran away.
Oh, maybe he'll be back and be like, "Don't worry, man, they're coming." That could be the tone, I guess. He's literally like T-posing down there, like he's a fucking
I don't think
NPC.
she gets how bad a mess we're in.
Come on, inside.
Oh, they just ignore him. Well, he didn't say they're coming for you this time.
Super fucking weird, dude. Like that whole scene sucks. Like in both variations, it's trash. It's like literally he's just there to be like, "Yep, still here." It's like, what?
Well, no one's been here for a long time.
I think they trigger him to be there so that when you find out that, because this is when they're supposed to reveal like he's the boyfriend, so it's like he's in your mind, but that could have been so much more natural.
Yeah, they could have had him just approach the group at the front of the factory before on like his bike. And they just needed a reason for him to like. They don't even have a reason for him to like go off the screen or like walk away. It's just like he's like trying to get your attention, and you're like, nah, and just walk away, and he's like, okay, and then just like disappears out of frame.
Yeah.
It's just whack.
Or do you now question that decision?
I've heard nothing today to sway my conviction. Joseph can stop.
I am. I don't remember if there's a dialogue choice here, so let me grab a beer because I don't know if
Okay, I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay, because I would just let it play, but I don't know if I'm gonna.
I think there is. I think we have to talk to what's his face and convince him about
cool.
stuff.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and continue.
Okay. I was looking at the web of decisions we've made.
Mm-hmm.
Same malicious force
Nothing
as
really
his wife.
to report.
For this, the court thanks
Cool.
Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
It is only my duty, Judge.
However, this court is duty-bound by law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham against Mary.
If I may speak briefly, Judge Wyman.
Time is short, Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil here. Many would have lacked her courage. Yet her reward for exposing this brooding coven in our midst is to be besmirched.
Her courage is not in question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Her accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child. Plain to see, he is not fit for such a task. And I would ask the court to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Who would you have be her new ward, Reverend?
I am prepared to take responsibility for the child. If the court agrees.
First, the court must hear what Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child until then. Abraham!
What am I to do? Some would have me speak out against Mary, but could a child truly be capable of such evil?
It's sort of been fun to act in for these people.
Yeah.
This is tough. I get that. Would be for anyone. Mary.
Like getting to
She's
play
just a
like
kid.
a doppelganger of yourself.
Yeah.
With a different accent and like in a different time period and stuff.
I
Tell
wonder
the
how
court
long
what you
you
have
would
come
need
here
to
to
like,
say. Speak up, boy.
practice with like an accent coach to
Out
get
with
this
it.
down. And not have it be like
Mary
terrible.
has spoken of evil
I don't
spirits,
know.
devilry and witchcraft.
I'm sure in a
Things
couple
many
weeks at
cannot
least.
believe could exist
Yeah.
here in
I'm not
Little
here
Hope.
for history and hearsay. Get to the point, boy.
Mary is tormented. The apparitions she has seen, they have plagued her, stolen her innocence. Some suggest she is in league with these creatures, but no one can be certain. Myself least of all. Can any of us truly know a child's mind?
You claim I lack
I feel
the
like this game would
ability
just be
to see the
better if
truth.
it was just told from the perspective of these like Puritan people.
Why? Yeah. Why do they feel the need to
My
set these
time
games
is
in
not for
modern day?
wasting.
Why
You
not
and the
just?
priest have irked me enough for
That's
one
another
day.
thing, actually. I wonder
have
if
more
they'll
to say.
do
I have
more of
already
that.
given
They
you
should
enough
have.
time.
I like period
Furthermore,
horror.
Mary is
You should watch The
entrusted
Witch,
to
by the
care
way,
of
if you
Reverend
haven't seen
Carver.
it.
Now stand
I
down.
haven't. I heard that this.
Yeah, I was mentioning it because you were saying you saw The Lighthouse, and I was saying it's the same director and writer.
Oh yeah, I feel like I didn't know that.
Yeah, we talked about it. I was saying though that you should watch The Witch. It's cool. The Witch is like
Yeah.
more scary. The Lighthouse might be a better
Tell me
movie
everything.
because it's just
Did you
really
see Andrew's double again?
visually creative and
Told the judge
interesting
that
and
Mary
just
did nothing
super
wrong. Like, she's
super
the victim
wild.
here.
Like just The Witch is more traditional
Very,
horror,
very bad.
but it has that sort of
Shit!
So what happens now?
I don't know, the way the characters talk in his movies
This
is
helps
fun
us.
because they're very
Has to.
not modern.
We now know for
you know?
sure that we can alter
One thing
Yeah.
that really bugs me
What do you
nowadays
think?
is how
Is he
popular
right
like
about this?
period stuff. How long like
It went
or
down just like
how
you
much
said.
period stuff like there is in which they don't even try to do like period appropriate language at all. Like I've been watching things recently like I saw like the movie Little Women last year and I can't remember what things one of the characters said.
What the
But it's supposed to be like
fuck?
Civil
We can't
War
stay.
type era.
Let's get out of here.
Or it is the Civil War era because that like their father was like away in the like either Confederate or Union Army. I can't remember which one. And like he literally like at one point literally like the one of the girls says something like either like so
One of those
what
outfits.
or like
Split
this
shut down
like
way back.
like the way that I say it
Life
or
as
whatever.
a kid
I can't
in
even remember what it
Texas.
is, but it was such
Like
a
modern
modern
slang.
yeah, like literally like
Gotta be another
like
exit. Maybe
at
on the
least
ground floor?
90s was like when
No
it was
way.
invented. Like it's like
Come take a look at
dude,
this.
you're not even trying. Like it's just
Yeah.
like I
You won't believe this.
it's like I think if they
But we're in
commit
this
to
for
that,
life.
that's not a problem, but the problem is
All
they'll
of
still
us.
do stuff like oh Verily,
is
I'm
too
so
much.
happy to see you,
Way too
Father.
fucking
Oh, just
much.
shit like that
First,
for one
Yeah.
line, and
weirdo
then
witch killers from ancient
do
history
some other
look
crap
just like
later, and
us.
it's like,
Now
guys,
we got the
come
creepy
on,
Family of the Year
like-
winners who also look just like us.
And I appreciate that director
What
and
the
writer's
actual fuck?
commitment to like, quote unquote,
does it
doing
mean,
it
though?
authentically.
Do you
But
think they
then,
died
but then
like
not
people
just for
look
him to
like?
show off. It actually like makes his stuff
No clue.
scarier. I think it feels more like
Who
you
knows
feel
what
more
happened?
alienated from what's
Maybe we're
going
all stuck
on
in the
because
same nightmare.
you're struggling just to understand like what's being said. You know,
You really want to
at least I
Yeah.
am
from this
personally.
night? From this place?
I should watch it because
All I
I actually
know,
haven't watched like any
I'm
scary
keeping hold of
movies, and it's Halloween or
Word.
like was Halloween.
Yeah, The Witch would be a good
Um,
one.
What you
I think
said
you would
about
like it.
all this being a
Probably.
nightmare.
If you liked The Lighthouse,
You
I
mean
think
that?
you definitely would.
It's my night.
Yeah, it just seems like that. Seems like something I would like, just based off of like what I do know about it.
Word. Yeah, it's fun. They do the thing that I really like in horror of like make the it's I think we were talking about this maybe on stream the other day, but I was talking about how like the jump scares in horror are actually the release and the tension building. It's like a roller coaster. It's like when it drops, that's actually when you get to like get relief. It's the slow climb that actually like builds the tension and makes you scared. It's the anticipation of what's coming. And so an example of how I think that can be done really well is like there's a moment early on in the movie Hereditary where you see like a ghost for like a split second, and it's very early, and they don't do anything for a long while later in that movie, but that ghost you see up front is very important in my opinion because it keeps your mind wandering the whole movie about like what could happen at any given moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
because I was gonna say like I agree with you that jump scares are like the release, blah blah blah. But like you need to have some scares early so that
Yes.
you know to be
correct.
like wary
You
of
have
them.
to you have to be threatened and not just like purely just
I don't know
like
what's real here.
assuming the
Are you the
audience
real
is,
Andrew?
is
Come on.
you have to give the audience like an ultimatum or something like early on, like just enough that they're like, oh fuck, now I'm nervous. And The Witch has one of my favorite ones of those maybe ever because it's like not a jump scare. It's well, that and House of the Devil if you want to watch a really good horror, like a really fucking freaky movie that's got also one of the best ones I've ever seen.
Who are those people?
I don't even know if I've even heard of that one.
Oh,
I've heard of
maybe
Witch.
House of the Devil rules. It's a late 70s, early 80s style. Like it's set then. It's with modern actors, but it's set as like a period piece for that. It's that style of like horror movie, and it's like shot like it's from that era. So the entire thing is shot on like grainy film. It's awesome.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I like that. Like
I've
I've played video games that like try to emulate that, like little indie games,
Mhm.
and those are a lot of fun.
Yeah, that specifically is for me, and it obviously it's different for everyone, so you take all this with a grain of salt. I think it's one of the scariest movies I've watched in the last like 2 or 3 years is House of the Devil. I had to literally, for me, the tension got so much that at one point I had to like pause it and take like a quick break because I was watching it in my house by myself. And the movie is about that. It's like a girl babysitting in a house by herself. And basically they just do the dramatic irony of that
She
horror
babysitting.
element.
She's by herself.
Well,
Okay. So what's
you
your
need to
theory,
watch the
smart
movie.
guy?
I can explain it, but I don't want to explain that fully. But
I
yes.
didn't know that was like a spoiler. I thought you might have like
it's
misspoke
not
or something.
it's not a spoiler, but I did not misspeak either. Like I could explain it, but
Gotcha.
it's not worth it. You should just watch it.
Yeah.
So it's classic like 80s movie premise, right? It's like, oh, the babysitter is at a house and the house is spooky, right? But like but like what makes it so good is
hear
the threat that they do early
Right
on
below us.
is like
We need to find a way out of here.
so shocking and so terrifying, at least to me, like because it's so sudden and so intense in like a split second that you're like, oh, when things do pop off again in this movie, it's going to be that fast and brutal again. You know what I mean? Like, so not only are you worried for her, you're worried like when something does happen, it's not going to be some I'm going to see it coming thing. It's going to blindside me like it did this time, you know?
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a cool movie. And The Witch has a great one because it doesn't even do a scare. It just shows you as the audience some shit
That's
that
heavy.
nobody else knows
Andrew,
about.
get
And
your
it's
ass over
like
here and help me out.
both these movies actually do a very similar trick at one point of like
What's up?
showing the audience something that none of the other characters are privy to, but what you see is
Take
like
that side.
horrifying,
Take this side.
and it's just
Push together,
oh no, like this is really bad. Like,
Nice.
and all of the other characters are just like, yeah, I don't know, it's like weird noises, like, you know, like I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna try as Andrew to like jump down there with you, by the way, because there was that one picture.
Yeah, do that, because we didn't before, and it worked out, but I think Daniel's supposed to, because it was also locking the sewer grate, is that?
Yeah, it's like them both running out, and I definitely saw, you didn't see it, because it was only me that was Daniel at the time.
Daniel! Take
cover!
Oh,
that's what you're gonna do? Okay, shoot it.
Shoot the fucker again!
Oh, when do you run out of bullets? That's 2? I think there's only 3.
I shot one at Taylor.
Yeah. So that's 3. There should be 1 bullet left in the gun.
Oh, Daniel apparently didn't appreciate that I shot the monster, which is kind of...
Wait, I just... Okay. Weird.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't seem that different than you shot that you shot it. It didn't seem to really do much.
I think it just negated a quick time event for you or something. I chose to jump. I choose to like stay down and be heroic.
Go!
Yeah.
I think you have to do some quick time events now.
Daniel lived in our run, so
yeah. And being heroic is probably better if there's a chance that his traits matter as well, which I assume they do.
Wait, whoa. Hold on. I just got a little character moment thing of like the padlock of a like trait, like say like baffled, like shattering. Like it showed the lock like wiggle and then shatter as if like I'd broken the lock in. Maybe the lock just means you're maxed out on that stat.
Maybe, but
It's
then
kind
what
of
does
a
it
weird
mean
way
when
to
you break it?
represent. Well, maybe that you're like pushing it back the other way. I don't know. It's kind of a weird graphical way to represent it as a lock. So I don't know.
Well, good luck.
Okay, cool. Watch me get owned.
That's a weird edit. It looks like you miss him every time.
It does. Maybe I was supposed to have missed it?
No, I definitely hit all of these. And it seems weird to miss right there.
I'm the king of mashing, bro. They should make these mash events like twice, 3 times as hard. I'd still win.
I can, every time we have to mash simultaneously, I can tell you do it like twice as fast.
Bro, in the Mario Party minigames that were just mash A to win, I used to win those every single time. I was like undefeated, dude. My friends could never do it.
Let's go before
I just have terrible fingers for mashing. I don't know what it is. But
do
like...
you mash? You mash with your thumb, right? Not.
Yeah.
Okay. The key is to adjust your grip so that you're like. So if I'm mashing like X, for example, I like hold the Xbox controller so like it's like sideways, like so with the left like wing and left stick like almost pointed vertical up toward me.
You guys?
And then you kind of like adjust your grip like the wrong way, and then so you can just quickly like vibrate your thumb against it.
Yeah.
Oh, was the little girl up on that bridge for you? That's cool.
Yeah.
This is actually a really cool little vignette. I love how this looks.
Yeah, it lasts like 10 seconds if I remember before we meet up.
Yeah, I wish that's another thing is I just wish there was more like visual variety of like the atmosphere in this game. There's stuff like that, but it's just little moments, and then it's kind of back to like on the road again. Like,
yeah,
you know?
The road needs to be a lot less.
Yeah, like, for real. I'm gonna go with document.
I remember I didn't get to read it because you walked too fast.
Like, I didn't actually read it. I sort of picked it up and skimmed it, but yeah. Try to, I guess, hold back. Let me see if there's anything down here. I don't remember where you meet up with me, but
getting a little tired.
Yeah, I'll just chill.
Can one of you find me?
Uh-oh.
Thing.
Whoa. Okay. That was actually kind of scary.
What happened?
I heard like it almost sounded like a bear trap went off, but I'm pretty sure it was the spike monster like sticking its spike into the ground somewhere.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that and thinking that that was him like getting unstuck. How you like left him in there.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Andrew! Hey! You guys! I'm up here!
Boy, am I happy to see you.
At least I'm not the only one damp and disheveled.
That's a weird line, but I like it.
So strange. You should try watching both those horror movies, by the way. And anybody watching stream in chat, if you've never seen House of the Devil or The Witch,
Can't get rid of me that easy.
Very good.
I might check out The Witch just because this has kind of got me in the mood for some shit like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think you'll dig it. And well, I don't want to say too much about it. I feel like in the context of this game, you'll appreciate something about it. There's something that I think you'll. What?
Oh, it's the star. I didn't actually look at that last time.
Is the little girl always out there, silhouetted? Is that
Where?
that's just straight this way? I guess.
Oh
that's
yeah.
Just oh yeah, that's the house. Yeah, this is. Okay, yeah. So you saw the star this time.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to the back for something too. I don't remember what this was.
Also, this guy's just a creepy guy. Like his car is still here at the.
That's the thing, dude. Like I don't. Maybe they should have gotten into that more. Like Ben should have been more of a character.
Yeah.
That's another thing I want to see them try is like I don't know that you need to have every character in like the group be like playable.
Be a memory or a.
Like playable, like maybe you could have like a group and like not make everybody a playable character. By the way, if you want to see a weird graphical error, this is pretty fun. Look your flashlight right here at where this tree has fallen. There's like a texture missing across the whole down.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, it's literally just like the yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Oh god, now I'm stuck. Okay, cool.
Well, I think you're stuck behind me.
Yeah. All right. So this is the house, right? We could skip this whole sequence because we can just walk straight upstairs, actually. We definitely explored this place thoroughly as fuck.
Yeah, I was
Something
actually
moving
digging
over
the
there.
whole vibe of, like, they're getting closer.
I know! I wonder if anything happens by nature of seeing them get closer, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
We should just skip it all and see what happens.
Mm.
Oh yeah, there's the fight first in the yard because they needed anything could happen. Like
Yeah, which
one
is all
more.
you, I remember, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
another
I mean,
flashback.
this whole sequence makes me feel like the ending might be a little rushed, because this is like, what, 20 minutes till the end of the game or something like that?
Yeah.
And they're just now introducing, and there was like no build-up to Joseph being accused or anything. It's just like, oh, here's his execution.
My late wife. There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here. Oh, no, what is saying?
Which is a shame, because
Joseph,
I think,
do you
given,
renounce the
you know,
devil and all
enough
his
time and
teachings?
love, this game could have been something really special.
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple of the devil.
I'm really curious what the premise of the next one's gonna be because it really does look like The Descent meets like Tomb Raider or something. Yeah, well, I don't know that. Yeah, or it's got the whole like PMC type looking thing too. I don't know if you're a soldier or like a military corpo dude. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean there were like helicopter, like military helicopters.
Maybe it's gonna be like Black Hawk Down meets The Descent.
Yeah.
Come on, help me!
I mean, I love The Descent, but I've also never seen
be no
anything.
more doubting.
The game that riffs on it the
This is
hardest
witchcraft.
is the original
More
Tomb Raider
stones.
reboot, and
The devil must be crushed
it
from
doesn't
within
do
him.
it justice, and I think almost no game that references it, which there's kind of a lot that
Do
do,
not flinch.
like ever does it
The fate
justice.
of little Orc rests in your hands.
There's others that do it, that try to riff on it. I'm trying to remember. There's some horror games I've seen that directly riff on The Descent a lot. Not Outlast. I wanted to say it was Outlast, but it's not that. It's
Maybe Outlast 2? I didn't actually play Outlast 2.
I didn't either. I played the original. I never played the second one.
I heard it wasn't as good, so I kind of.
Okay. I don't remember. I don't remember what I. There's just a lot that reference that whole like being in a pool of blood, or like just creepy cave diving moments. Like, did The Descent really set like the visual language for like eerie fucking horror caves to me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just over-interpreting how many things are inspired by it, but I can almost always tell when it's like, oh, you're going from this thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, 100% that felt inspired by the Descent.
Oh no, Out West does feel inspired by the Descent, just not the cave thing. It's the night vision camera. The whole conceit of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Duh. That's what I was thinking of.
Fucking ready!
You got it, bro. Oh, it's me. I got it, bro. Nice. Owens. Ooh, I almost missed that one. That was actually hard. It started me in a weird spot.
Yeah. And I don't even get to watch you like do this. I just get like the weird jump cutty version of me fighting this guy.
I thought more things showed up.
They are. I'm like also playing as Angela, like doing some things.
Okay, yeah, I watched you do that.
How's that?
Damn, he threw his whole back into that one.
Yeah. It sucks too, because John, I think, has, to me, the scariest monster. But it's just because I'm a sucker for that shit. Jesus Christ.
It's pretty disturbing.
Yeah, like, I really hate it.
Yeah, if I didn't have like a preternatural fear of hanged people, he'd probably be my scariest.
Yeah. Silent Hill has taught me to hate the twitchy. You know, it's really sad too that.
Oh, I thought you missed it. I was like, that looked like failure to me. He was really getting on top of me, but you didn't. I don't think.
No. I really.
Be a hero here, by the way.
Okay.
We gotta go! Like now! This thing is only interested in me! Get out of here! Go!
Heavy burden. Got a team up for that.
You can get away! Escape! I did! You don't have to do this!
This is stupid! Get out of there!
Is it gone? I don't see it anymore.
Yeah, the whole personality check thing could have worked for me. I do think it's really lame that it's like, oh, you have to be like you always have to pick the hero option. You always have to pick the whatever.
Looks like it burned and it would be hard for the player to know what's going on, but it would have been better if they didn't show you specifically, like, here's the checks you failed, dice roll done, it's D&D now, you're dead. Like, it's just like, that's just too weird. It never does anything like that at any other point in the game, so it just comes out of nowhere as like, what?
Yeah, like, I was very just like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
Were you right?
I'm Taylor. Were you Taylor before?
I think I was Angela when this happened.
Interesting.
I know you were Andrew.
Here's the postcard for the Descent. Yeah, I hate the way they constantly reference it in that Tomb Raider reboot, though. But I hate those Tomb Raider reboots quite a bit. I think they get better after the first one, but I really dislike them, actually.
I bought the first one and never played it, or any of them, for that matter. But, yeah. I've heard you talk about, or voice your complaints about them.
It has this weird self-seriousness about it, about like talking about like Laura's a survivor. So they're literally referencing The Descent, which to me is the classic, like, you know, female, like, intense survival movie, like that comes to mind for a lot of people, which is why they're referencing it. And I thought that was like an interesting way to reboot Lara Croft. The problem is they don't like commit to it. They just sort of make it like she's upset the first time she kills the guy and then proceeds to stealth kill 1,000 fucking people. Oh no.
I think my game just froze.
Oh no. Yeah, I got connection to the other player's weak. This may affect gameplay. Uh-oh.
I still hear like the music going on in the background.
I'm wondering if you should like, because I'm getting the pop-up like constantly.
Maybe I'll just like Control-Alt-Delete out of here.
Yeah, you should restart your game. Let me see what happens to me if you do that. and then I'll save or whatever, and you can rejoin. It should just put us back when we close the door to the house, I'm guessing. Are you out fully?
No, I can't. It's like it stuck me on the loading screen now, and I can't access my task manager.
Can you, if you hit the start button, can you open, or can you?
I think Little Hope is like not responding because I am like pressing like X.
Can you do like Control Shift Escape to open the task manager?
No.
Windows really needs a hotkey to deal with this. I hate this about full screen applications. It's embarrassing that this is still a problem. There's a third-party tool that I installed that specifically deals with this. If you're ever interested, and if anyone in chat is interested about how Windows is a garbage OS and terrible, you should download Super Alt F4. It makes it so instead of Alt F4, if you do, that still works as normal, but if you do Control Alt F4 with this little utility installed, it force kills the active window.
Yeah.
Because what Windows does with Alt F4, people think it's like kill task. All it does is it's the exact same signal it sends to the program as when you click the X. So if the X is not working, that's why Alt F4 doesn't work either.
Yeah.
It's garbage. Windows doesn't have a hotkey to kill a process, which is embarrassing. Like, it's really stupid.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have it in Task Manager. That's why the Super Alt F4 is nice, because what it does is it sends the command line signal to say, like, what people don't realize about, like, OSs, I think, if they don't use, like, the non-GUI, like the command line, is, like, the graphical interface is sending, like, a signal to the program, and the OS is perfectly capable of saying, all right, fuck you, I'm dumping your memory, I don't care. Like, your process is dead. It's just that they don't build that into the graphical interface. So if you don't know how to like open a command line and type the command, it doesn't work. So you need like a third-party tool to do it. But it's the worst thing about Windows. Because it's like that should just exist. Like, or Mac, the way they do it on Mac is like if you do like a command shift escape, it opens no matter what is going on. It opens an overlay, and if you kill a window from there, the OS like doesn't let it hang. It will kill it like every time. But anyway, I'm going to return to main menu because it's still not working for me. Let's see what happens here.
I don't know. I have to like wait for this program to fully crash before I can do anything. I've had to restart my computer, which I can totally do.
You can also do the really dumb trick that I know that works on Windows, which will be even more embarrassing about how stupid this is you press the Windows key, hit shutdown, and the second your computer starts to shut down, hit cancel really fast. Like when it says like we're closing programs, and then just hit the cancel button that pops up really quick.
All right, I'll try to do that.
You might leave Discord, like, because it might close Discord fast enough, but you just relaunch it. Did it work? Might have worked. He'll have to relaunch Discord, or if it didn't, he can just restart.
Am I back? Hello?
Mm-hmm. Did it work?
Yeah, I pressed shutdown and then pressed cancel, but it had already shut down Discord.
Right, it will, but it shut down the game too, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So totally save you, which is how you know. This is what I always say, and let this be a lesson for chat because they haven't heard me complain about this. Windows is a piece of shit operating system. Do you understand how embarrassing that is? There is a way for the OS to actually tell the program, "Fuck you, we're shutting down. You have to close," but they don't build it into the fucking machine. Insane. God damn it. Everybody should use Linux. Fuck all of you. In Linux, there's literally a program, like when you do command line in Linux, it's like you say kill and then a program name, and there are kill signals, and there are codes, and there's a thing called kill, and then you do a -9, and that's where the OS says, doesn't matter what it's doing, if it's hanging or crashed, I don't care. Release the memory and kill the process. And the OS will never come back to you and say, sorry, I tried, the process just says no. It's like, you're the operating system. Tell it fuck itself. Like, that's the whole thing. You're the dictator. It doesn't matter what it thinks. like, you know what I mean? It's just, because it's one thing if Little Hope crashed your OS, then that would be bad, and there's just nothing it can do about that. I mean, other than, you know, architecting it better so a process can't fuck up the whole system. But that's not happening. They've coded it well enough. They just don't do user experience at all on Windows. Like, they just are like, what happens if a full screen application stops responding? It's like, I don't know, I guess you just fuck yourself? I don't know. Like, it's like they just didn't even think about it. It's like, but the tech exists. What you just did was the OS saying, oh, he's saying to shut down now, you gotta close. And Little Hope was like, all right. It's there. Just make it a fucking hotkey, you assholes. Like, how is this OS like 25 plus years old, and this is like a problem that everyone has probably ran into at some point with it if they game, and like somehow they've just never addressed it, even though literally, like, if I worked at Microsoft, I could do it because the command exists. All you have to do is create a key binding and then just somehow get approval from whoever the Windows gods are to be like, can I build this into the new release of Windows? Like I said, I have a third-party utility that's like a 5 kilobyte program that does it. It's Control Alt F4, and it works. So embarrassing. Anyway, I'm done, chat and everybody. I'm sorry, but people need to know. Some people have only used Windows as their only operating system, and so they don't know how bad it is. Computers don't have to suck this much, guys. They really don't. God.
Also, for chat's reference, that's maybe the 10th Windows rant.
And that's just to Amish. You don't know how many more have been had in this Discord to other people. It is the worst. Oh, it's so embarrassing, man. It's just like, it's just cringe. Like, you're the biggest OS in the world, and you can't figure that out? God. Anyway. Everybody should buy a Mac, and if you can't afford a Mac, I totally understand that. Install Linux on your Windows machine. Fucking delete it. The only thing Windows is good for is gaming. That's it. Like, that's a long load.
It's still loading for me.
Me too. I'm hoping one of us isn't having like internet problems.
I am on the internet on my phone, not having problems.
Yeah. It could be on my end. Like, maybe I should restart the game. Maybe something's.
I don't know. It was really weird that it just started happening.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll restart this time. But here, watch. I can use my utility. You ready? Control Alt F4. Insta shutdown. See? Chat saw it. Just went straight to black screen for them. Easy. So easy. It's the best utility. Like, it shouldn't have to exist. And I really think that's why there's no solution inside Microsoft, because the more I know about Windows, the more that really is like the way they operate is like, oh, well, why would we build something into the OS when somebody's already made a third-party utility for it? It's like, because my, like, friends and parents and, like, everyone I know isn't going to know to get that random guy's, like, GitHub address and download his, like, fucking whack-ass, like, fucking 5 kilobyte utility. Like, why would they know that? You should just build shit like that in.
Yeah, that seems a little... Like, why would you not do that?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe everyone at Microsoft actually uses Linux and they've never used Windows before, so like, I don't understand. Is it a problem? I don't use Windows, so I wouldn't know. I just program the OS, but I don't actually use it. I mean, it sucks.
It's just looking terrible. Oh my god.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. It's awful. Alright, I'm gonna invite you. Did you restart yours?
I did.
Cool. Here's the invite. Let's just see if we've both restarted, if this works.
The game was like, oh my god, they're actually kind of enjoying it. Like, the whole Taylor burn monster, they kind of had fun with that. Gotta throw in some fuckery.
Now the game cannot function. This is the devil's work. That was actually a direct quote from Bill Gates.
He just gets up at like a press event for Microsoft. This is the devil's work.
Oh, now it's working. I think. I just got like a load bar. I don't think I got that before.
I got that one last time.
Oh, shit. I really hope this isn't like my save is corrupted or something. I don't think so, though. Seems like it could also be their servers.
Oh, that'd be lame.
Yeah, maybe, or I don't know. Maybe this game is like peer-to-peer though. It may not work that way. It shouldn't be taking this time long to load though.
Yeah, it never has. I have this on my SSD.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna close it again and try launching it again, and I guess I don't know what to do because I feel like if I load another scene at a different spot in the game, it's gonna like overwrite our save. But I don't know.
Yeah, my internet seems to be okay.
I would try to just like start that same save single player, but I'm worried about like somehow like locking you out of it or something. Like if I switch to single player, if it'll...
Go ahead and try and load it single player just so we can see if we can identify like...
Yeah, I gotta try something, I guess, so I'll try that. See what happens. I'll just quit out immediately before it does any other saving. Or play alone. Or is it gonna be separate saves for playing alone, I wonder?
I actually don't know.
It is actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have no scenes available in single player.
Do you have any scenes available in play, you know, don't play alone, because that would be a little bad.
No, I do.
Okay.
Like if I like, hold on, what happens if press A to, I have to invite you first before I can do anything in this, but I think they just separate the saves entirely, I guess. So I don't have any progress on the other thing. I definitely did on the other though, because before we even readied it up, it was saying like the mansion. I would say we could just restart the scene and like go back that way in case the save is like kind of funky, but like I don't know what happens when I do that. Does it persist our choices? Like, is it just that every time you do a scene, it's overwriting the choices to that state? Like, that's what, like the way FF7 did it. I really liked the way they did that, by the way, in that game.
That would probably be true. We can tell because in the old file, one of us would be Angela, and if one of us is Taylor, then we would know it's the...
Oh, we could, we could try loading the other slot, too, instead. Did you get the invite?
Yeah, I was still like loading in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could also try like pulling up the other slot and see what it does. Load story. Okay, full circle ruined house 94.36%. Full circle ruined house 100%. Let me do.
I think 90% is the one.
Yeah. That's no. I know the 100% is our slot where we beat the game last time. So should I load up like a scene? Should I just load up like the very first scene, or should I load up? Because I'm gonna say I'll do this and then exit if it works. I'm just trying to test if it's the server or if it's like our save file. I assume it's the server, but what should I load? Just like the first scene in the game, like the diner. Oh wait, let's just do this. New slot. Hold on. New story. Choose a save slot. Yeah, this one. Wait. New story. Okay, yeah. This is fine. Ready up. There you go. Sorry. This is a new shared story, so let's see what happens. I just want to see if like the server works.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be.
Yeah, so that works, right? Yeah, now confirm. This should work. Now let's go back. Hopefully our save didn't get fucked, but if it kind of did, I think we can probably start. All right, you're seeing Little Hope, the title card.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely working. So return to main menu. Let's try this. I think something might have happened where maybe it was like saving while we did that, which is making me a little worried. Like you crashed while it was auto saving or something.
Yeah, it should be bad.
I know. So hold on, let's try the shared story. I think I can probably salvage it either way. So accept this invite. now load story. I'm gonna try one more time to switch to our other save file and just hit continue. If this crashes again, we both restart, and then I'm going to go to like scene selection, and we can go to we can go to full circle ruined house, which is the level we're on, which I do believe is the final one of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. I guess I can check that by loading the other slot. It is, yes. So load story, 94%. Continue. Ready. I'm gonna try this. It's probably still gonna crash. I'm thinking, because I'm thinking our save is corrupted. But the thing is if it is, we can just start this scene over, because it just means the auto save is corrupted, not like the main profile. Just probably our progress within this section.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I already think it shouldn't be taking this long.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna, because this game does actually load pretty fucking quick. Alright, I'm gonna do
exit. I bought that new 2 terabyte SSD. I've been loving it.
Liking it, yeah. It's actually funny. Intel just sold their, because you have the 660p, right? The Intel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have like 2 of those, and Intel just sold off their SSD business like last week, which I thought was really crazy. Yeah, they're selling it to SK Hynix, which does like RAM normally. I thought that was really strange. They sold it for like 15 billion or something. That
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a lot, but I don't know. I think Intel is, I don't know what the fuck they're doing right now, honestly. About to get curb stomped by AMD. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. I guess they just want to get out of every other business that's like distracting them. I don't know. It's weird though, because I think that so that SSD is a QLC SSD, and it's the best one on the market right now, in my opinion, because I have a Samsung one as well, and it's not nearly as good, actually, which is weird, because Samsung is usually like king of SSDs, but they seem to be particularly bad at QLC NAND. Maybe they're getting better, but okay. So now I'm gonna invite you, and then I think if this works like I hope it does, which is, we can check our bearings once we're in the story, and then we'll know. So I'm going to load the 94% slots, scene selection, full circle. Would you like to overwrite the current save or create a new one? So I have to do overwrite because if I do a new slot, it's like a whole playthrough slot. I'm going to try override. I hope this works and we didn't get fucked in the last like 10 seconds of this game, but let's see.
It would be very apt if we did.
It would. I mean, hey, we got saved seeing the end again exactly the same way, basically. It's like almost nothing has changed in this playthrough for us, really. It's just sad. I mean, if we tried to actively fuck up, like, then more stuff would fail, but...
But it just feels like we'd be actively fucking up, which feels not good. I don't know.
Okay, here's the other potential problem. This save might just be fucked. Like, completely.
Cool.
Wow, dude. Holy fuck. Surely they're smart enough to not, to not, like, rely on a single save. They really should have, like, backups. Alright, let me see here. I'm gonna exit again. And, let me look online at, like, where... This really sucks. Especially to stream this. Where does... I'm just gonna say, where does Man of Medan... store saves, because there's probably more info on that, and PC, and okay. Ew, they put it in app data local. God, why did they let developers make decisions on their own? Like, terrible. Okay, Man of Medan is supposedly in here, right? Yeah, okay. So then, what is this? Little Hope is what I'm looking for? Yeah, here it is. Saved. Config. Crash. Okay. Logs? No. Save games. Oh, they really hold only...
What if I... trying to invite you?
I mean, you can try, but I don't know. I think I have the saves. I mean, you could check your hard drive and see if you have them, because I'm like literally looking at them right now.
True. Is it just under like where they typically are?
No. See users, your username. And so like your user home folder, and then like app data, which is a hidden folder. If you don't have hidden folders enabled visible, you have to turn that on.
I think I do.
So app data, local, and then Little Hope. And then saved, and save games. Do you have anything in there other than option PC only and option settings? I have those 2 and then 3 more, which are my 3 slots.
I don't think so, no.
Okay. So what I'm thinking is, let me try one more trick that I'm thinking of. I don't know if this will work. Probably won't. I'm thinking maybe it was like in the process of writing to the file. I can't believe, the reason I was looking in there is like, I can't believe they don't have a backup file. Like that means they're probably just writing to the same save file slot with like no other files, like no other, like they really should have like that same save and then like underscore like backup or something. Like at least like Dark Souls started doing that after they had too many save corruption problems. So the later From games, since they only have one save slot and they just constantly write to it, they do keep a few past variations like in the actual directory in case your file corrupts. You can like resurrect the last, like the one from like 5 minutes before or something.
I didn't know that because my Sekiro save file crashed literally at the door to the final boss and like corrupted, and I had to play the whole game over.
I'm pretty sure if you check in that folder for Sekiro, well, now it probably won't, because I think it's like just a rolling backup. It's like it just saves the last couple backups, like, and they kind of roll through. But it's so if one of them corrupts, you can restore. People complain about that because like DS1, I think, never did that, and so that would be what happened if it corrupted. It's just not smart to have one file that you're constantly updating while playing, because then it really does become. It's the thing of like, don't turn your console off when you see this icon, and it's like, yeah, even if people don't intentionally do that, if the game crashes, then like, what are you supposed to do? Like, but I'm gonna try inviting you, and then what I'm gonna try to do is starting that chapter again, and then creating a new save slot with it, and see if that makes a difference. And it might not, but this really sucks. This is a bad ending to this stream, but but I don't think that a lot was going to change in this ending anyway, so admittedly I'm not that upset about it. I just am upset that we've kind of wasted our time a bit here. And to have like a really dumb technical issue like this happen. Ugh. Come on, devs. What you doing?
Couldn't have at least just like saved us the pain and like had this happen early in the playthrough.
Yeah, let me let me at least try to search for like something like Man of Medan PC plus save file corrupted. It looks like this has happened with Man of Medan too. It sounds like they're just really stupid about how they handle save files.
Nice.
That's
Did I not join you, or like what happened?
Hold on, I gotta pull it back up. Yeah, this is. You're in here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was alt-tabbed, like, reading, like, if this was an issue with, like, Man of Medan. So here's what I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try loading the file. Scene selection. Wonder what this is gonna do. Okay, I'm writing up. I'm saving it in a new slot. I don't know if that's going to matter, because you would think it has to read that file to copy our decisions.
Yeah.
And if it's, like, corrupted, it's going to get confused. And surprised it doesn't error out and it just, like, hangs in this load screen. No, I don't think so. It's baiting me. It's like...
Yeah, the little skull compass is, like, blinking, which it doesn't usually do. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just stuck. Fuck. I mean, we can do scene selection off our 100% save slot with the decisions that we made in that one, and then try the final chapter, but I don't know if that changes anything, because everything's been...
I think it does. Because I think, like, we will still, like, fail a lot of the personality checks.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Well, this is ass. God damn it. The problem, too, is they're probably writing to that save file, like, constantly, because they're just auto-saving continuously. The thing that I wanted to figure out, though, was, like, if they do that, is there somewhere where they keep, like, a backup save? Maybe they don't keep it in the actual directory, and they... Save games, Windows Editor.
Who knows? Maybe if we just keep it loading here, it'll eventually do something.
Yeah.
I wonder what caused the initial, like, problem we had. Someone's internet dropped out for, like, a second.
Maybe, or it might have just been that your program just actually crashed. Because I was getting network stuff, but that could just be that if, like, the application stopped working for you, then you're just not... I'm not receiving a response. So, ugh, I really wish there was more save slots, like, to fix this, and they didn't just rely on one big one. It's really bad. Alright, I just exited. That's so fucking annoying. Well, any suggestions to save this, or should I just stop the stream?
Just let me invite you and just see if I'm...
Okay, we can try. I highly doubt that will work, but yeah. They really should give you a copy of the save as well, but they don't.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, fuck. That really sucks, because that means that whole playthrough is just dead. Because that's what all of the bearings and shit all get saved onto, is that one file.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure if I opened it and knew, like, how to do hex edits, maybe I could find the issue and correct it, but fuck. I mean, I guess maybe I could open it. Maybe it's stored in fucking plain text. That would be sick. Hold on, actually, now I'm curious. I'm gonna, before I accept your invite, let me like look and see. I wonder which one is the, like, 100% one. Slot name, some of it's in plain text and a lot of it is in binary. Oh yeah, this thing is huge. I could never figure out the problem. This is like, fuck, holy shit, dude. Yeah, this thing's like 24,000 lines.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. That fucking sucks. I was really hoping it wasn't going to be the save, because that's, like, I knew that would be, like, unfixable, because there's no way these dipshits would keep extra save files. Because they're like, well, we have slots, so you can have... It's like, yeah, sure. But if it gets corrupted, that playthrough is just dead. Like, it's just gone.
Yeah, I don't have anything to load, so...
Sweet. I think I already tried with that slot loading an earlier scene, right? Or did I?
I don't know if we did.
Okay, let's try that as one last thing. It probably won't work, but we could try it.
Yeah.
What scene should I load? Should I try to go like all the way back to the beginning, or?
I mean, I would just load like just a couple scenes prior or something like that, just so that if it does work, we could just continue from there.
Oh, weird! It spawned this whole. What? Oh, I see. Okay, so I'll do scene selection, and let's do, like... I guess let's just do ruined, and then should I override the save, or should I put it in a new slot? I guess a new slot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did try to do this.
We did, but we didn't I didn't do this and try to load, like, an earlier scene. I kept trying to load the current one. The one where we loaded the first scene of the game was the good save file that we did yesterday.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, we're so close. Like, it literally just had to
Oh, shit!
Ooh.
You got that prompt, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay. False alarm, y'all. Salvaged it. Are you burned still, Taylor? Okay.
Let's check that out.
I wonder what...
It'll get us out of these damn woods.
I'm
we can talk on the
confused as to what fucked up.
Yeah.
That worked. Weird. That was my last attempt to salvage it. Okay. We did it, chat. I am a computer science legend. That's why they pay me the big bucks, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
I got that database administrator brain.
Oh,
If you want to talk about by the way, just what we went through right now, if you want to talk about feeling absolutely panicked, imagine like the kind of shit that used to like really fuck with me early on in my job was like, imagine having that shit, but like it wasn't a save file, it was like insurance data on customers, and people were screaming about you trying to get it back. That shit was fucking scary, dude. Like, it's gone, dude.
Whatever it was, it's gone, and it ain't coming back.
Where are we? Is this like pre-textile factory?
It's right in front of the textile factory, so let's just grab whatever photo you meant to grab, and let's barrel through this.
Yeah, boogie oogie.
But
there's got to be a way of stopping the girl.
I deserve a Japanese whiskey.
We might have already missed a chance to change things.
You had a chance to get Mary exposed for what she is, a liar and a faker. Put her in the dock for a change. Why didn't you take it?
Computers are really dumb, by the way.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. Sometimes.
We don't know for sure that stopping Mary will help us out. It's just a theory.
It may only be a theory, but right now it's all we've got.
I'm trying to remember the story. There was one time where that kind of data loss happened.
Over, so I'm up for doing whatever it takes.
I remember that. There was a time when I was a database administrator that I did like I was so paranoid about that stuff back in the day that I would do my own backups even when people would make... The way the relationship works is the developers for the application would make requests to like database people when they need database work done. Like if they need like new data loaded in or whatever. And I would do it for them, and they would usually add in the request whether or not they wanted me to like back stuff up or not. But me being me, I just did it anyway.
Up here.
And there was a time where I saved a developer's skin like so bad because after I implemented the change they wanted, they went live with something in production and deleted like an entire table. Like everything, and they were panicking, and they eventually brought it to me, and they're like, "Is there anything we can do?" And I'm like, "Well, I backed the table up yesterday, so do you want it?" And they're like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have the data in like a CSV file here. Do you want to just load that in?" And they're like, "Wait, it's literally just the backup from yesterday?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh my god!" Like the dude was just like, "Oh." Thank you. Well, that was the thing that was kind of depressing about it, though, is they were like,
well, no
they
one's
like
been here for a long time.
they were just sort of like, "Oh, cool," and I'm like, "Yeah, oh, cool." According to your request, most of my coworkers would not have backed that up. Like, I literally did it because I don't like feeling like this.
Yeah,
so like you don't realize.
everything.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't realize how much I hate
blinded
losing
so many
data
to
and
what
how
is
much I
real
saved your
and what
fucking
is
bacon.
not.
Nothing good.
I wonder if there's a way to like skip forward some of this dialogue. Sorry, I was trying to
think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if we both hold A? I don't know. Let's just talk over the scene. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, this literally already played like.
It's our third time seeing it. It doesn't really change much. But
Abraham and Joseph are
yeah,
allies in this deception.
I'm so paranoid about
Unless we
losing data,
forget,
dude.
you
Like
condemned Joseph to death only
my
yesterday.
backup
Or do you not
strategy
question
for
that
my
decision?
personal data at
I heard
home
nothing
would make
today
like
to
most
sway my
enterprises
conviction.
look
Joseph
sloppy.
consorted with the
I'm not
same
even
malicious
joking.
force as his wife.
Like I literally
Minister
have
Court thanks Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to
quadruple
present the
level
evidence.
backup. I have
It's only my duty, Judge.
the primary,
However,
like my
this
own
court
machine.
is duty
I
bound
back
by
up to
law
a hard
seek
drive
out
on
the
my
truth.
local network. Then I back
must
that
therefore
up to a
examine these
USB
claims
drive
made by
in an
Abraham
image
against
of
Mary.
that system,
If
and then
I
I
may
also
speak
upload it
briefly,
offsite
Judge
to the cloud
Time
and
is
encrypt
short,
it.
Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Damn.
Mary has
Yeah,
shown great
so I
fortitude
can't do
to
anything about a
speak out
corrupted
against
save
the
file,
evil
but I'll
here.
guarantee you I'll never lose
Many
a
would have
fucking
lacked
save
her
file
courage.
from a game.
Yet
Like,
her reward for
I
exposing
will,
this brooding covered in our midst is to be besmirched.
yeah.
Her courage is not in question.
I've
It is her
always been like
intent
allergic
that
to
must be
losing
set.
data. Maybe I should just relate it back actually to
accuser is the
Pokemon.
very man
When I
entrusted
was a
to care for
kid,
this innocent
my
child.
Pokemon
Plain to
Red
see, he is not
save
fit
on
for
the
such a
cartridge
task.
got corrupted
And
at
I would ask the
least
court to have Mary
5
placed
times.
elsewhere.
I like lost
Wow.
my entire run like
Who would you
numerous
have be
times
her
when I was a
new
kid.
ward, Reverend?
I think it
am
was just from the
prepared to take
cold or
responsibility
something.
for the
I never
child.
really did understand why as a
If the
kid.
court agrees.
But I remember, I
Yes,
seem to
the court
remember
must
it
hear what
happening
Abraham has to
sometimes when I
say.
would go
No
outside
decision
with
can
it
be
in
made
the
on the
winter
child
and it was
until then.
cold. But
Seems likely.
which could be possible because technically those games, the way they saved is they have little
Abraham.
batteries inside the cartridges in the cartridge, and eventually the battery will die and the save will go
What am
away
I to do?
Yeah.
because it needs
Some
power.
would have me
It's
speak
because
out
it's not
against Mary,
like the
but
way an
could a
SSD
child
works.
truly be capable of
It's
such evil?
it's more like the way RAM works, where it needs power constantly to keep the bits in memory. Sympathetic.
This is tough. I get that.
And in
Would be
order
for
to do
anyone.
that, they just keep
Mary.
old SNES cartridges were
just
that
a
way.
kid.
They keep batteries in there, and they're designed to last about 10 to 20 years, depending. And when the batteries die, the saves will go away immediately.
Tell the court what you have come here to say.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, it's
Speak
really
up,
neat.
boy.
There's a way too to replace the
Out with
battery
it.
quick enough that you won't lose
Mary
it. I've
has
heard about
spoken
people
of
doing
evil
that, where they'll
spirits,
like buy
devilry
a
and
replacement
witchcraft.
battery and swap it on like a
Things many
SNES
cannot
cart.
believe could
And
exist
I think you
here
just
in
must
I'm
do
not
it
here for
fast enough or
history and
something.
hearsay.
But
Get
there's
to
a
the
way
point,
to do
boy.
it so that you don't like
Mary
lose your
is
saves.
tormented.
And you buys yourself another
The
10
apparition
years or
she has
something.
seen,
You know what I
they have
mean?
plagued her,
Yeah.
stolen her innocence.
Technically, SSDs will eventually lose their
Some
data too,
suggest
but
she
I
is
think
in league
it's
with these creatures,
I think
but
it
no
takes
one
like
can be
100
certain.
years or
Myself
something.
least of all.
Yeah.
Can any of us truly
I don't know.
our child's mind?
There's just something weird about like, yeah, my SSD will
Claim
probably
I lack
outlive
the
me.
ability
Yeah,
to see the
yeah,
truth.
well, but in like
I
a
beg
that's the
forgiveness.
interesting thing that I like watching
would
video
never
games
suggest
emulate.
such a
Some
thing.
do a better
My
job than
time
others.
is not for
But like
wasting. You
in the
and
far
the priest
future,
have
if
earned
human
me enough
beings
for
are
one
gone
day.
and you like
I
load
have more to
data,
say.
I have
you
already
would get a
given you
lot
enough
of like
time.
weird sporadic data
Furthermore,
corruption and
Mary
like the
is to be
files
placed
not
into
being
the
totally
care of
complete
Reverend Carver. Now
because you
stand
would
down.
have like bit rot and stuff where. It's what's happening in an SSD is it's literally that the electrons end up slowly over time they'll escape where they're being trapped by the circuit, like, and eventually they'll escape being trapped in there, and so you'll lose like that bit.
Tell me
It'll
everything.
become unreadable.
Did you see Andrew's double again?
Yeah,
He told the judge that Mary did nothing
feel like
wrong.
you might have told me that at some point.
She's the
'cause
victim
you
here.
are like the only one I would know who would
That's
know
bad.
that and tell
Very,
me.
very bad.
None of my friends are techie.
So what happens now?
I'm really into storage stuff. I think
This
it's
helps us.
fascinating. It's
Has
super
to.
cool.
We now know for
And I
sure
like
we
that.
can
I like that
alter what
idea on
happens.
some sort of philosophical level of like.
Is he right about this?
Most data will outlive you, but most supportive.
Went down just like he said.
It will outlive you, but it won't like last forever the way we kind of think it will. Yeah. Actually, if you, I don't know if governments and stuff do
Let's
this,
get out of here.
but I've heard about some IT enterprises that do account for bit rot because the way you solve for it is like, for example, if it's only going to last X amount of time, like I said, the way you do it is you just copy it. Like, so if you rewrite the file, then you reset the top. It's almost like cooldown or something. You know what I mean? Because it's like you've trapped the electron, and so if you just need to read it and then write it again.
No way. Come take a look at this.
Like, you know, like you reset the timer to like entropy when you do that.
But we're in this photo.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah, we're all in the photo.
This is too much. Way too fucking much.
I'm sorry, I'm just rambling about all this, but also we're just repeating.
Yeah, this is the third time in 2 days we've seen this scene.
Yeah, so who cares?
Just like us. What the actual fuck?
What does it mean, though? Do you think they died like the other lookalikes?
No clue. Who knows what happened to them?
At least we did.
Maybe we're all stuck in the same nightmare.
Recover this, hopefully.
Pretty sure. Should we double check bearings? But I mean, it looks the same to me because
I mean,
from this
Taylor's
face.
From
yeah.
this place.
So I'm pretty sure.
All I know, I'm keeping hold of this.
Pretty sure we salvaged it as long as we don't get to that scene again and you crash again. Because then, if that happens, then my guess is we did something earlier in the playthrough that's a bug the devs didn't account for, where like some part of the save file or something that we did is like causing either your or my game to like crash when it tries to read it.
Yeah.
Like, or something, but
I feel like we should just sprint to the stairs because literally it's like we hit there and then cutscene it.
Personal stuff.
We're all free.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel right.
This game did have a little bit of bugs. Like, I don't know if I think I told you there was one point where the fog just wasn't loaded, so I was just on like a really weird empty street.
Definitely, and the disappearing and stuff. I don't know how many of those were network related before, but this one was definitely not. This is just them not doing the save files the way that they should.
Yeah, I think us like disappearing was network.
But hey, by the way,
Andrew,
I got deja
get your ass
vu.
over
You
here
should
and
watch
help me
House of
out.
the Devil, man.
Yeah.
What's up?
That is one of the like secret best
You
horror
take that
movies
side,
that I
I'll
tell
take
people
this side.
about because nobody I know
Push
has
together,
seen
right?
it.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
Now,
I'm pretty knowledgeable of like horror movies and such, and I've never even like heard of it.
Yeah. It's great. It's actually funny because I had heard of it about like not 10 years ago because it only came out. I think it came out like 6 or 7. I heard of it when it came out, and I think I was too chicken shit to watch it back then. And I eventually watched it about like I think last Halloween. I was watching horror movies for Halloween, and that was the one that I watched, and that was definitely the most scary thing I watched last year during that time.
So yeah, you should be heroic with both him and what's his face.
Yeah.
I remember that being a tricky one. I actually feel like I almost missed it. Once upon a time.
They're pretty generous with it. I think I actually hit right trigger too quick that time, and it's still good.
Yeah.
Daniel, are you still down there?
Daniel?
Yo, Daniel, say chup if you're down there.
Say something! Let us know you're okay!
Let's go before anything else happens.
My favorite, though, they didn't do it for this, but my favorite is when games do save as just a plain text file, because you can literally just go in and edit them. I remember the first Witcher game was like that.
You guys?
Your entire inventory is just in it
Andrew?
as a CSV in like side the save file. So if you just are like, you can go in it and just be like, oh, how many health potions do I have? And just type in like a million, and then it's just like, and then just reload it, and it'll just be like, oh, yep, you got a million save or health potions. Cool. So funny.
I did that for either Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas. I don't remember which one.
Oh, did they do the save file like that, where it's just like an XML or something, where it's just like, here you go. You can just read it, and yeah, hilarious. That's awesome.
Yeah, I felt like such a hacker because I was like 5 years ago and I didn't know shit about computers. I was like, oh
Nice.
my god.
The most unfortunate game that happens to do that is Pathologic. You can actually go reset your death count because it's in plain text. In the profile, like if you have the punishments for dying, you can just go. I found the line where you can go erase it.
Andrew!
I never did it because I was like, wow. But I just was like, I was curious if I could. I was like, I wonder if it's just in there, and unfortunately it is because they save it in plain text.
Boy.
I kind of like that. I don't know. I feel like
At least
Pathologic
I'm not the
benefits from
only one
having like
dampened, disheveled.
extremely
like hackable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they did it for that reason. I don't know. if I was them, I mean, knowing what I know about them, I would not do that. I would be like, I'm gonna put the whole thing in fucking Russian, run through Google Translate, so it's unfucking readable to anybody but us.
Yeah, encrypted and in Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah. That does seem like something they would do.
I know. We gotta check the car. Let's see if the texture's still bugged. Wait. Does this always happen?
I think I just initiated this.
Oh, cool. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Because it's technically like 4 right now for me, even though it says it's 3, so I'm like getting tired.
True.
But I do want to see the end of this.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see who we lose.
Yeah, hopefully no one.
Yeah, cross your fingers that also that we don't crash in that fucking thing. We should probably, unless we've got a reason not to do it, we should probably head straight up the stairs once we're in the house.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Wish we could skip this.
No one in
Pile the stones on me higher.
You must die today.
You hurry it up, Mr. Priest. I got things to do today.
Yeah.
Me if you must. You're not fit.
I got save files to fix.
There is still fight in you. I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
Oh, no one is safe.
Joseph, do you renounce the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple of the devil. Our town is infected with madness. Right by Satan's servants.
We have to stop this.
I feel like, I mean, obviously, what's it called? The priest is like in on it, but if literally all these people are like, yo, it's Mary, yo, it's Mary, yo, it's Mary, like you'd think someone would at least get suspicious of like,
yeah.
No more doubting.
Yeah, they really take advantage of the idea that it's just like, but we trust the man on board.
Stones.
Yeah.
The devil must be crushed from within him.
Which I don't know, maybe that's pretty key to how high the standing of a local preacher was in a community back then.
It might actually be historically like accurate.
Yeah, it's possible. I will say that the thing I will say is one thing that I really appreciate about The Witch, and I like it so much, is it really makes you realize like how scary it would have been to be in like the new worlds back then, and like to just live like with your family, kind of by yourself in the woods, and like at night, dude, like, oh my god. Like, I never thought about like how terrifying that would actually be, like, because you start to realize why stuff like that movie to me is cool in that it makes you realize why like something like the Salem witch trials like would have actually happened.
What happened?
Because it's like,
yeah,
you would actually kind of be scared shitless of anything you couldn't explain that you heard in the woods at night, or just any weird freak accident that you didn't know how to like handle.
I'm tired of running.
Oh man.
Are you crazy? We gotta move!
I'm gonna hit this thing with a sledge.
Come on, you fucking ready!
Big fucking hole coming right up. Yep. Get him!
John appreciated that you smacked the shit out of that monster.
I love that. I love it when my homies smack the shit out of the monster.
How's that feel, fucker?
Fucker! Fugar? Terrible.
Yeah,
kill it with
never
fire.
less disturbing.
Kill it with fire.
Get inside!
I want to watch this scene as it actually happened with just Anthony spazzing out over the porch. And,
Yeah, right? That should be like a bonus feature. It's just like you play the game as Anthony.
Just watch him freak out and do quick time events against the air.
Yeah.
We gotta go!
So,
Like
yeah,
now.
be a hero.
This thing is only interested in me! Get out of here! Go!
Is this what you did last time? Like the first
No, I pushed out because I actually thought that he might, like...
This is stupid! Get out of there!
I get fearful up for this. And relationship with Andrew down.
Is it gone?
Traits updated.
I don't see it.
Irritable up. Weird. I don't know. This is the other thing, is like I just don't get like where some of this shit, like it's not like clear enough with what the choices I'm making for them to base my death on the traits. Because it's like these don't line up a lot of the times with what I think I'm doing.
Now?
Yeah.
Place looks like it burned down.
I agree. It's lame. Like, and
Yeah.
that's basically the
Right.
just the theme of this whole stream we've been doing is like,
Yeah. But goddamn, it looks real good, and goddamn, that first like hour to 2 hours is so good. Honestly, probably the first 2 hours. It's like I think the game is great up until you rejoin from being split up, and then everything after that it just slowly starts slipping.
yeah,
Okay, so before we crash, let's go up these stairs, right?
yeah. I'm literally like beelining it straight there.
Sweet. I'm into it.
But yeah, like, right for me, you know, because I was saying that I enjoyed the game more, but it was right around the end of the first stream that I was like starting to feel a little hinky about it.
Let's go find her.
Yeah. I thought it was like losing some momentum by the time we got to that like church. Like it just didn't quite. It had that cool moment with the hanged girl monster, but it just like, yeah, it was like felt like it was losing steam or like running out of ideas.
She's in here.
And that's generally kind of how I feel about a lot of the game. What the hell? It just it lets you get too formulaic, or it lets itself become too formulaic, and that's kind of the last thing you want to do with horror if you can avoid it. Is, I mean, obviously even the intro is kind of formulaic, but I don't know, like it's I don't know.
Yeah.
We are all
I'm honestly too tired to like really. Like, I feel like I've said my piece, and now I'm just kind of tired.
Right. No, I hear you. Yeah, I don't really have much more to input about it either. I'm just curious to see where this goes when Will's a character at this point.
Yeah, I just want to know if we did enough to change
Together,
things.
by God's grace, little hope.
Like,
if the same characters die again and we get the same ending,
This court is hastily
I'm gonna be kind of
convened, but
upset.
with good
Oh,
reason.
wait, should we try
We are
intentionally to
finally
like
rid ourselves of the
blame
evil which has
Mary?
infested Little Hope, then we
No,
must
because I
act
think that'll
today.
get people killed. I think we should try
I
to blame
accuse you, Mary, of
the guy
witchcraft.
again.
Do that same thing?
What
Okay.
say you, Reverend?
Because we're gonna get
Yeah.
the same ending, right? Like we don't.
Well, ideally, we're not going to get arrested by Vince, and B,
Mary, you
Oh.
need a puppet as a familiar to summon and serve
Oh,
the devil.
right. So we still didn't really get the good
We have
ending.
been
We got
deceived
like
by a child, by her guise
the
of
arrest
innocence.
ending.
This puppet
Yeah.
was mistakenly used
And also, like,
to
maybe
denounce
people
Tabitha.
won't die because we did
But it
try
has
to like
always
adjust their
belonged to
personalities
Mary
more.
and Mary
Okay.
alone.
Okay. Well,
She
it's
allowed
very
her own
possible
kid
Angela
to
will
be
die because of me.
She watched
Early
Yeah,
on.
but, you know, I've accepted that.
Now this tin, child. This creature of Satan has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
Scornful, they've lost their minds.
This is crazy. These
Wait.
people have lost their freaking minds.
Was Taylor the one in this scene at the?
She wasn't. I forget who
Yeah.
it was. It definitely wasn't her.
I thought it was Andrew and Daniel.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I would, but now in her hour of
I'm
greatest
pretty sure it
need, and
was.
this child of the damned pleads once more
That's
for the
kinda great.
devil's help.
Yeah, I wonder what the truth at.
I don't know.
I beg the court's
I know we were
indulgence.
beefing more between Andrew and Daniel before about like
guide me
who
this time.
they thought
This
each
is
thought
your
that
counsel.
the one to blame was.
And it is the devil's
We have to stop this. The only madness is right here in this court. Carver, he's the evil one. We have been swayed by malice.
Oh, I hate Carver.
The truth hidden
All
from
my
us,
homies
but
hate
not
Carver.
by Mary.
He needs
Reverend
a
Carver
present-day
is the one
counterpart.
urging us to believe
Or
in the
something.
devil.
Like, it's really, it's
This
just
is
so
all
out of
we
not
left
do.
deceive
field
us
why
any
he's
longer.
the bad
Your
guy.
true purpose is plain to see. I will see this town purged of all evil.
Carver's guilty.
He's right. Listen to him. Carver is the guilty one.
What must I do to bring Little Hope back into the light? I fear the Reverend and what he is capable of. You have to stop Carver. It's him, don't you get it? He's condemning Mary to take the heat off himself. I know what must be done here.
The actor looks better with like the hairstyle of his past self, I feel.
Yeah.
Be still. What is the meaning of this outrage?
I wonder what he whispered to him there.
You'll open the book.
What I have
don't
just
know.
learned sickens me to my core.
Oh,
I don't know why.
There are
I don't know why
serious
Abraham would
questions
know
which
that
must
though.
be asked of you.
Unless Andrew told him. Oh, maybe Andrew told him,
How
and then
can
he
a
told.
man of God conduct himself in such a way?
Okay, because we had seen it in present
Mary,
day or whatever.
Your suffering is at an end. You are free to leave.
Fools! Misled by a child! Do you not see what she is? The truth stares at you from the depths of hell, yet you see nothing. The devil's daughter has deceived you all. Not me. I see her. I see her! Satan's whore! You will pay heavily for your crimes. I was one of the first to fall under your spell. Now all of Little Hope is mesmerized by you.
I have not the words. Without you, I would be dead. You saved me. I shall remember you.
And this
all
still
my
doesn't
days.
explain like why was she so complacent in like ratting out her family members, you know? Like I don't get it.
No idea, dude. I mean, there's just so much that's just like huge gaps and like plot holes and just character motivation not making any sense.
Yeah.
I just can't even piece it together. There's
You
just.
did it. It worked.
This was Daniel, wasn't it?
100% you made the right call. That jerk of a priest was the real bad guy.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I should feel great. But I don't. I feel nothing.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
I gotta treat these burns.
Yeah,
They're
for
pretty-
real.
They're pretty bad. I should probably go get some ointment.
This is gonna scar me for the rest of my life.
All right, so is it literally just gonna be whoever waits in the back of the room is gonna die?
Yeah.
We're all done here.
Or just like whoever's traits. I think whoever's traits aren't enough is just gonna get trapped in here.
And oh, wait.
It's gonna be Daniel and
Oh.
or they're
Oh, we saved them all. Hey!
Hey!
I don't know what we did, but
I have no idea.
Glad I salvaged this save file.
Yeah.
We got the goodest ending.
The max good. We had
Sweet.
like 5 bearing updates.
Yeah.
They didn't even get like trapped in there. That was super weird.
Well, that's what I was saying. Is remember the other two just kind of stood in there. So my thought was, oh, you can already tell before the monsters even attack like, who's gonna die because it's who doesn't leave the house in that moment.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm real sorry.
Hey.
Oh, thanks, Vince.
I know it wasn't your fault. Both of us been through some real tough time these past years. About half a mile or so, there's a diner with a working phone. You call for help and you leave this place. And don't you ever come back. Ain't nothing left here for you.
They revealed it better in the other ending, I feel. I feel like I still wouldn't know what was going on at this point.
Okay.
Is he not... Is it a bad ending to kind of get everyone to live? Because that means he doesn't break the
feel?
Oh,
spell.
don't get me wrong.
I'm sure he's still gonna.
I'm so happy we all made it out of here.
But?
My ass is so getting fired tomorrow.
So? What's the deal now, T?
God, it looks so bad.
Stick around. Let's see what happens.
She called him D. Oh, okay.
He called her T.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it's unfortunate when she uses.
It is.
I just call my boyfriends
I'm real
D.
sorry for what
I'm
I
like
put you all
Geralt with
through.
Roach with his horse.
That's all they are to me.
Yeah, exactly.
That's gonna haunt me forever.
You're not alone here.
Take it easy on
We've
yourself.
all been through
You know
hell.
that, right?
Finally getting out of this house.
Same.
This is cool, actually.
Yeah, I knew they'd still do it though.
Yeah.
It would be rad if they didn't. Like if you got.
Yeah, I actually really
I
am
just wish
curious
we all
if there
could've
is an
made it.
ending where he doesn't, where you
Find
don't,
out.
that they just don't tell.
I'm almost certain that they
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that bus company is the one that was in like the flyer in the mill or whatever, or in the textile place.
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope.
See, these flashbacks are also very
okay,
unfortunate
bud?
because it's just like it doesn't
a little
explain enough of
confused.
like what's happening here.
Yeah, like these don't answer the
I'm
questions that I have. And
Yeah.
like
I just want to get these folks.
these are like the background questions that like nitpickers would ask, not like the
I
important
doubt
questions.
a short delay will trouble him.
And the
It's
ones
like-
that like I could easily imagine like his interactions with like Vince, like it's just he's just walking through the town by himself. But what I
Yeah.
can't imagine is like, is he just having like an episode through all of that? And like, is the Salem stuff real? Like, I guess their answer could be like, well, that's not important. And it's like, okay, but
everyone just
but
shut
then
up?
That
your
was
story
only-
is like, but your story then is like
isn't helping us find
so
help or getting us out of here.
nothing. Then like all the
Yeah.
time we spent investing and caring about that shit, and you're just like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's. I don't even know if I like this
I-
ending better. It's definitely more uplifting, I guess.
Yeah, it feels
Excuse me.
less.
But we're looking for our bus driver.
I don't know, when he gets
Have you seen
arrested
him?
at the end, it's just sort of weird.
It felt like a big fuck you. Just like what? Like
that's
okay, I guess. What?
Yeah.
Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks.
Oh,
Need to keep a clear head.
that's actually not what we did in our
You
run.
shouldn't be drinking
Huh.
right now.
I drank it
I don't think it's a good idea.
as John.
Drinking's all I got left.
Yeah, I refused because it seemed like a bad idea in the first playthrough to just take a swig.
Wait. Oh, I didn't
So
remember
that
that
bridge
scene
wasn't
from...
even broken?
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't remember that scene in the...
He just pulls a gun for no reason.
Hurry up! What the hell is going on in there?
Yeah, so I like cracked the door and had a
I'll
conversation
go
with
once
him.
I look you in the eye. Now let me in. Hey!
He just, his posture down there is so whack, dude. He just looks like he's T-posing.
That scene is super weird.
Yeah. Yup.
Well,
at least we saved everybody. Did we get an achievement for doing that?
Maybe.
Maybe Mr. Boy has something to say about it.
Yeah, I mean...
That's it. Game over. You're done. For now, at least. You could always try again, see if you can get a different result.
But we got the best result.
Oh, did we?
Ooh, slow cut.
Is that what this is about?
Congratulations. Your single charge found a way through the guilt, the horror, and came away whole. And you eventually found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him.
It'd be cool if, like, the save everyone ending was actually, like, the bad ending where he, like, chooses to stay in Fantasyland with his new, friends, family, whatever.
Yeah.
Till we meet again.
Like that.
Maybe in the South Pacific.
Or inversely, if it always worked out this way, but if everyone dies, then he, like, never lets go of the trauma or something, like, because he's just, even in his head, he's watching them all die again.
Yeah.
At least one more time.
In House of Ashes.
Yeah.
Is there a way to skip the credits? Oh, death.
Doesn't seem to be. I'm pressing re button.
Yeah, me too. Well,
that sure was a thing that we did.
It sure was. That was a double playthrough of this game, and I would say if I had to put a number to it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 5. Is that too harsh?
No, I mean, I'd probably give it a 6, but I get the impression I liked it better than you, so that doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah, that checks out. That seems like how we both feel about it. We have, like, the same issues, and then I think I have a little more issues with just, like, the momentum and the way that they present it as, like, a horror tale just sort of really sputters for me pretty hard in the second half.
I can't let go of how much fun I had in the first, like, 2 hours to, like, give it a 5, but yeah.
I know. That shit was really good. I was really psyched when we first started playing, like, early on. I was like, man, this is really potentially gonna do some interesting stuff. And I just feel like there's just too many, like, loose threads in the story. There's too much stuff that it seemed like they were setting up to do things with, and then they just sort of let them kind of burn out, or just forgot. Like, whatever, never mind. We don't really care about that.
Yeah. And it all, like, more and more I am wondering if this was just, like, had a rushed ending job.
Could've.
It makes a lot more sense in my head if it did work out that way.
Yeah. We'll see what happens when they come back with, like, the next one, because maybe that one will be better.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I still like these games. Like, my sort of final thoughts at the end of Man of Medan was like, yeah, it wasn't great, but like, you know, I'll play the next one.
Yeah.
So,
well, and if the original, it wouldn't have felt like such a letdown if, like you said, the scheduling got impacted, because what I was reading is that originally their plan for these were pretty ambitious, and this also would make me feel less harsh about the choices we made. Is like originally it was supposed to be like every 6 to 8 months they're dropping a new one, like not like once a year, and it's like, yeah, like as a 4-hour little experience, like, you know. Like, I would be more forgiving of certain things if they were putting them out that quick. Because it would just be like, if it's one that I end up not liking for whatever reason, it's like, well, they tried something. I'll see you again in 6 months to... Oh, skip to end. Okay. I had to listen to Old Death first. Let's check this out again, see if we can figure out what it's about.
Absolutely not. We'll start believing. We are under attack.
Oh, Abby's in this? Cool.
I don't know what. You wouldn't believe me even if I tried. Hell, I don't believe it, and I was there.
In Sumerian myth, they say the souls of the dead went deep underground to the House of Ashes, where they lived on dust, plagued by the demons of the underworld.
As much as I'm not excited about anything taking place in the desert, I will say, seeing that a second time especially, I think that looks really intriguing to me. Although, I said the same thing about Little Hope.
Yeah.
By it, but it did look really intriguing. And I could tell it was, because, like you said early on, it was very good. And that's what they were hinting at. So, it would be cool, too, if they had some sort of way... I don't know, this might be too ambitious and they wouldn't want to try it, but I would like it if there was like some sort of... Like I'm seeing here in the menu where it has like the anthology, but it's really just like links to the other games or like to Man of Medan. It would be cool if like they had some sort of like part of the fact that it's a frame story, like carry over in some way. Like so that as they add them, like doing like a cumulative run of all of them had some...
significance or something.
Yeah, I don't know what they could do. Maybe like if you saved everybody in one of the stories, then something happens in the next story. I don't know how they could connect it in a way that wouldn't just be silly, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I can tell you, I saw some gameplay of Visage now that that's done, and that looks good.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah. They really expanded on the like camera mechanic that I was excited about, it seems. So.
Oh, have they changed somewhat significantly the like episode 1 that you played?
I just sort of hopped into a live stream and I don't know how far he was in, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. That should be exciting. I still technically tonight I was supposed to finish Silent Hill 2, but I never actually did it. I got within like the final hour or so. I think tomorrow, if I get some time, I'll kind of... Things have run over Halloween at this point, but I'll beat that game, and then at some point I'll move on to Visage. I might need a little bit of a break from horror games for a bit, especially before I dive into one that's that scary. But I guess I'm gonna try this new Watch Dogs. We'll see how that is. But anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here because this is a long one. But thanks for hanging in there while we replayed the game. It was interesting, but replay value on this not
the best. It let me gather my thoughts on it better, which was nice, I guess.
Yeah, I was hoping for some different outcomes. Like, yeah, we saved everybody, but that's the other thing is like, if the only thing that ends up mattering in a game like this is like the end and not what happens along the way, then I don't know. I would have preferred if there was more variation, like as we went, you know, like.
Yeah, but that's sort of that you kind of break the spell a lot of the times, because most games like this, like a lot of Telltale games, and I'm pretty sure Until Dawn was pretty linear, and it just kind of like gave you the illusion of variability most of the time.
That's true. That's true. But that's why it's funny, because I would almost would have been less tempted to replay it if like they had like stuck the landing and made me like it.
Oh,
yeah. Been like, yeah, nice. All right. Anyway, you had a great time. Me too.
Yeah.
Instead of like, maybe like if we do something different, we'll like it more. And it's like, not really. You know. But okay. But anyway, thanks for joining us for the stream. Anybody in chat, and see you in some other horror shit in the future. Maybe we'll do some more co-op stuff around here. I'm not sure. This has been new for me, but I think it's been fun.
I had a good time.
Yeah. It's been good. So, yeah. All right. Good night. Peace.